what is your hatred for John Cena?
Yo, when Hulk Hogan takes a rock bottom better than you, there's a problem. There's a problem. My man. All right, so give me the camera.
One rock bottom.
Yo, no, it's more than that. Show, give me the camera. I got the fucking camera. Kenny, I'm gonna have to do it for you. I'm gonna give you the whole spiel. He came out as a prototype. Whatever. You know, he slaps Kurt Angle. Ruthless aggression. I'm not into that. Whatever. He comes out as a rapper. I'm like, okay, all right, I can dig it. You know, he's from Boston, so that's a strike. You know, us New Yorkers, we don't fuck with Boston too much, but you know what? I'll look over that. He's doing his thing. Something original. Some I could, you know, there's something different. It's entertaining. Comes around, and my man has a choice between The Big Show, Kane, or Shawn Michaels. And he gives the most pussiest promo I've ever heard in my life. I will never forgive this. And he's on some, well, you know, I don't want to fight The Big Show because, you know, he's a huge guy. And, you know, you got the Big Red Machine who wants to fight him. And Shawn Michaels is a legend. Fuck that, bro. You already beat all these motherfuckers already.
Her return on SmackDown.
Okay.
So I definitely read some rumors about that.
Because for whatever reason, and I don't know Cody's reason, you turn around and go back, and people are gonna be, you destroy thrones, and you go back? We have been doing this shit for ages, and he still doesn't know how to take it right. Trust me. That's it. I got you. My man, he collapsed with the kick.
That's what I'm saying. That's the way he didn't collapse during the sun. It was the kick.
He's not even in his fucking chair when he gets in this fucking thing. He's not even in his fucking chair.
Yeah, but he thinks, oh!
There he goes.
Both matches without the wrestlers were in the table.
And on that note, everyone, it's your friendly neighborhood.
I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I could do this all night, cause I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Sipping goose, sip is right. And I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Cause I know I'm the show. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. Yeah, they know I'm a pro. Let's go, let's go! Yeah! Let's go! Here I go, I get lit, I get hyped for this shit! That's right.
Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with an any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm ball, get the phone ball, get around with the bomb with the bomb ball.
Daddy's gonna take you to Jersey Shore.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Thursday night, and you know what that means. It's Wrestling with NuKKle. Your boy Toe Tags is in the building. We got that hot fire, and I'm wearing that hot pink shirt. You already know how we do in this motherfucking streets. Shit, what's going on, everybody? Fucking Thursday night. We got Wrestledream pay-per-view coming up this Sunday, which I don't know whose dream it was. It's supposed to be an honor to Antonio Inoki, and they got three Japanese wrestlers in there. I don't know what's happening, but we're gonna do some predictions tonight. Fat Boy Latino Warriors. Daquan.
Go suck a dick, suck a dick, suck a motherfucking dick. Suck a dick, suck a huge or small.
I don't know why you start the night off with us fucking telling you to shut up. That's why you my nigga. What's going on, Daquan? How you doing? And NuKKle was dead. He ain't dreaming. Yo, he dreamed of a night that we would have a bunch of matches from a company that he didn't start with a bunch of wrestlers that ain't wrestle for him to honor him. That was his dream. That one day a white man and a black man could wrestle. What's going on, Leon? What's going on, man? Chilling, guys. Yo, we're gonna do it. cannot see this screen for some fucking reason. That's all right though. The funny thing is this is Dream Match, a Wrestledream, right? So looking like a main event mafia play. Yo, that's what we do. That work. We did breast cancer awareness picture for the department. So I was looked like I just had to come back from Miami after we took care of somebody. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna take this shit off because I can't see this fucking computer. Right. The only actual dream match in this Wrestledream pay-per-view is Bryan Danielson and Zack Sabre Jr. I don't know how much of a dream match that is for y'all. I felt like that should have been a Forbidden Door match, but we're neither here or there. You get it when you got it. And then there's a bunch of Dynamite matches. What about Swerve and Hangman? You could have got that at any point in time. Swerve and Hangman, you could have did on Rampage, on Dynamite, on Concussion, on Explosion, on Cinematic Tuesdays, Battle for the Belts, fucking Take a Sip Thursday, fucking Conclusion events. If they had the fucking Fathom events that they do for the movie theaters, you could have Swerve Strickland and Hangman Adam Page on a fucking Tuesday, a Wednesday, a Thursday, and a fucking Saturday. You don't need that shit on a Sunday for a pay-per-view. That's not a dream match. That's just a match. But the Young Bucks versus the Guns, dream match. Throwing the Lucha Brothers and Orange Cassidy and Hook, dream match. It's always been my dream to Square Martin. It's always been my dream to see Hook and and Orange Cassidy team up together to finally get their title shot that has been eluding them for ages. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like Hook is almost like the AEW version of Raquel. They're just gonna keep putting them with fucking tag team partners, different tag team partners every month. I wonder if they're gonna end it with a feud for each one of them. I don't know. And then the ever anticipated Ricky Starks versus Wheeler Yuta. Like, my man went from fucking the champion to Jericho to Punk to Wheeler Yuta. He hit the precipice of his career. If he doesn't win the championship at Wrestledream, it will be all for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Ricky Starks right now, he can't get any bigger with this match. This match just goes to show you. My man hit the top. He hit the best part of waking up. Ricky is main event caliber, but they got him on the fucking third match of the night. I'm telling you, it's crazy. He is. And yeah, I want to talk about some shit. Let's talk about some shit. Because I like to start shit. I like to start spreading rumors, so I'm gonna do it. Because no one gets that special treatment from me anymore in the wrestling industry, because this fucking organization has went through so much shit. They're no longer babies, no longer holding their hands. So what I say is, Ricky Starks is getting punished because he beat MJF in that first fucking promo battle they did. That's what's happening. My man killed MJF in that promo, and they said, you can't do that to our champion. So they put him in the back. They put him in the back, and he ain't leave since. Shit. Some fucked up shit, Leon. That's some fucked up shit. That's some Taquan type shit right there. Taquan be like, you promo better than me. You ain't gonna wrestle no more. You gonna wrestle you Wheeler Yuta. We're gonna put you on Ring of Honor, which is the AEW's version of main event. If you could find main event, you let me know where the fuck that's at. That's all I'm saying. Wrestledream. My man had a dream that he would wrestle one day and become champion, and he fucked that up by out promoing MJF. We just getting shit off our chest because we can, and we're here by ourselves. And I'm tired of this shit. And I didn't even get to see Dynamite yesterday, but I'm pretty sure it was on, and that's what made it crazy, right? It made it crazy because it was on yesterday, and I guess that was the biggest thing in the history of things. Because everybody goes cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Wait, the Young Bucks are the tag team champions? Oh, the 6-man tag team champion ROH. Okay, I just fucking went on to get the cliff notes. Ahead of Sunday's Wrestledream, Hangman Adam Page and Swerve Strickland signed the contract for their match. That's original. A 4-way bout between Orange Cassidy, El Pentagon Jr., El Penta El Zero, Miedo. I don't know how many fucking names this guy needs. Matt Jackson and Austin Gunn. Willow Nightingale faces Julia Hart. MJF and Adam Cole address the crowd. Yeah. So we just finished watching AEW. Now, once we read that, we know what happened. Willow Nightingale had match of the night. That fatal 4-way went way too long, and they didn't accomplish it. And that contract signing, there was a bunch of people talking, and everybody was like, "Oh, we love what they said because they said it." And I'm like, well, they said one too many words. Which, talking about one too many words, Leon. I know you agree with this. Seth Rollins took a 20-minute fucking promo session on Raw. Holy shit, that fucking promo was fucking long. Was it? See, I don't even know. Yeah, it was this Sunday. It was this Monday. That fucking promo. Fucking shit took 3.5 hours for Shinsuke Nakamura. They could have had 4 matches during it. They could have did a pay-per-view during this fucking promo and that shit. It's hilarious. One hardcore AEW fan calls out WWE for having contract signings where the competitors in the match have promos. Yeah, word. They don't call AEW out for the same bullshit. Bro, I'm calling everyone out for everything. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it in here. There ain't no special treatment. Yeah. AEW is no longer that shiny new toy. That shit got the same scuff marks. It might even have more. Because WWE buffed up their talent with all those cuts. Shit. But, not for nothing. This round of cuts kind of felt like who needed to go and who wanted to go. Where the last time during the pandemic, it was, damn, y'all just doing this shit to save money and these motherfuckers shit never went. But it's a business. What you want me to do? Wrestling is not the only job out there. Everyone has their cuts. There's a bunch of players in the NBA that look at Jeremy Lin. He could still ball. I'm not saying he's one of the best players in the world, but my man ain't in the NBA. Dwight Howard ain't in the NBA. There's a bunch of people that they just don't work out no more. Fucking, they about to do that shit in the NFL. But the difference between AEW and WWE, Anthony, is that AEW is trying to copy the WWE. Where the WWE ain't copying shit, they're just copying and pasting. Like the WWE is literally like, it's the 3rd week of September. We need a contract signing. Every year, the 3rd week of September, contract signing. Who we're having? We got Ricochet versus Tozawa. Let's do a contract signing for that. It's the third year of September. The third week of September. We need to do it. AEW is like, yo, I'm running out of ideas. What do we do? Hangman versus Swerve Strickland. All right, cool. How we make that interesting? Contract sign. Funny you bring up Jeremy Lee. He should join N1 mixtape. They still have that? They still have the N1 mixtape? Shit. That shit is older than fucking, well, not me, but that shit's older than 90% of the population in America. That's older than the people that watch AEW now. It's crazy. N1 mixtape volume 2, I don't think this shit. N1 Street Bowl is back. N1 crew is geared and ready to go. Yeah, but that's 2017. They ain't back. If they back, they ain't going nowhere. But shit. I don't know what the fuck. But yeah. Listen, man, I'm gonna air all my fucking grievances out because I don't care. I don't care. Fucking Dolph Ziggler wanted to go. Shelton Benjamin, I don't know how you did this man so dirty. Like, they did to Shelton Benjamin what they're doing to Carlito now. I don't even know if Carlito's still in the WWE, but I remember when they first split up the brands again. And I'm talking about this last time when they did the split. And they're like, we're splitting up the brands. It's a draft. And then they said Shelton Benjamin's coming to SmackDown. And then 3 years later, he shows up. What the fuck happened? Carlito is supposed to be here the 4th of July. He canceled his date like 2 weeks before he was supposed to come, and then fucked up Gigi because Gigi went to that show. And he canceled the date to go watch it. So Gigi couldn't even get a chance to watch him wrestle live at that event. For what? He could have got injured at that event and he came back before he debuted. What do they got him for? What do they got him? What do they got him doing? What is Carlito doing in the WWE? Is he cooking the rice for catering? Like, what for what? What is he doing there? But then they get rid of Shelton Benjamin, which my man, yo, don't sleep on Shelton Benjamin. He's one of the best wrestlers they had in and out of the ring. But hey, listen, they want people like LA Knight in there. And all his news. LA Knight was supposed to do this, but he got COVID, so he couldn't do it. Well, boo-hoo. And this isn't a knock on LA Knight. It's a knock on the news, people. My man, he gains a little speed, and now if this motherfucker farts in a plane, it's world-breaking news. I don't care. I don't follow the news shit like that. Like the Pro Wrestling Podcast, he puts up all the news that I follow for wrestling. If he didn't put it up, it ain't happening. He's a TMZ for wrestling. But even then, when I see him, like, all right, cool, that's all right. But they make it a big deal. Is it a big deal? I read somewhere, bro, that apparently WWE signed Carlito to be ambassador contract, where he goes recruiting in Puerto Rico for young wrestlers to bring WWE. Wait a minute. Let me look this shit up. Why are they telling me what happened in 2010? All right. Let's see the rumors. Carlito lands contract of a Bad Bunny spot at Backlash in Puerto Rico. Okay, whatever. But the 44-year code. Wait a minute. What's going on here? 1 or 2 years later, Carlito. Can you just fucking tell me what happened? I don't need a whole goddamn story. And then they don't even say what happened. I think Ray knows this shit. It was reported back in June that the former Intercontinental Champion has re-signed with the company, but since that point, he hasn't made a television appearance. Despite that, on the latest Wrestling Observer, they also did confirm Carlito has signed with the WWE. That was 18 hours ago, the rumors. They confirmed that he signed with WWE in June, but 18 hours ago it was a rumor. You see? This is, the WWE is the only place I know that everyone confirms something and it's still a rumor. How do you confirm a rumor and they don't know if it's true or not? It's on their Wikipedia page. All right. Furniture company or whatever the fuck. Doing the write up. Yo, they keep telling us that he got the biggest pop of the night at Backlash. We know this. It's no longer Backlash. Tell us what is he doing to fucking... What is he doing in the WWE? You know, we'll wait until fucking Ray comes. We'll wait until Ray comes or until Pro's in the fucking chat to find out what happened to Carlito. But my man ain't wrestling. That's a fact. Man is not wrestling. Shit. I don't know what the fuck they're waiting for with him, but they missed the ball if they're gonna fucking do something with. Remember they were gonna do something with Dominic and Ray. That's done. He can't even help the LWO. I don't think the LWO is actually fucking still alive. They're gonna throw that nigga in the Rumble and forget about him. They signed him on July 7th to put him in the Royal Rumble. That makes perfect sense. I'd rather sign him and put him in the Rumble like fucking 6 months after we sign him than have him wrestle Wheeler Yuta at Wrestledream. You know what I'm saying? Like, am I the only one that's bugging? Am I the only one that's like, that sees this? Yo, I wouldn't put it past him, bro. I honestly would not put it past anyone, WWE or fucking AEW. But am I the only one that sees this? Ricky Starks, he fucking cuts a promo on MJF. He wins the promo battle. He has a hell of a match with him for the title. And then gets pushed further and further down the fucking card. At one point, we were saying my man should have been champion already, and they're just shoving Ricky Starks away. If that's not the biggest WWE move I've ever seen, then y'all bugging. I'm not bugging. I see it with my own eyes. You know what I'm saying? WWE is gonna run out of business soon. AEW, they'll be alright. But WWE, they got problems. They got big problems. Why is everybody sending me shit? I don't have an address. Don't send me shit. Eric Young was signed since November and didn't do anything. Then he asked for his release. Well, because Eric Young made the cardinal sin in the WWE. He got he got sanity over in NXT. And then what they did was they said, yo, just go out there and do whatever the fuck you want. And they said, okay, why don't we do this? No. I meant go out there and do whatever you want to this person that no one knows. And then they all just stood by the ring, and you just hear Michael Cole, "Sanity! It's Sanity!" And everyone's like, "Oh shit, Sanity made the main roster." And it says, "Psych!" No, they didn't. Psych! It was just fucking. Damn, I forgot this girl's name. They changed her name so much for the fucking hero. Oh man, come on, Taquan. You know what? You know her name, Taquan. What's her name, Taquan? Nikki Cross. There you go. They said it was Nikki Cross that was coming, not Sanity. Another fucking group that everybody wanted to fight the Wyatts. Nope. You don't get to dictate what we do with these wrestlers. And if you do ever anticipate them doing anything, we're not gonna do nothing with them. The only wrestler that we can sit here and dictate what to do with them, and the WWE will sit and actually use them more, is Top Dollar and fucking Logan Paul. Because we tell them to leave them motherfuckers home, and the WWE goes, "Nah, fuck it. Yeah, Top Dollar, fly, baby. You're a peacock." But even though they got his ass out of there, he embarrassed them too much. He's studying for his CDL like me. Shit, I thought he was gonna be a pilot the way he flew in the WWE. You feel me? But shit. Damn it, yo. I think Ricky Starks wanted to be the next Rock or Rocky Maivia. You know, that era of Rock when he first started with the nice shirt and all that other shit. And the AEW WWE said, no. We're going to make you. Yeah, I forgot what the fuck I was going to say. See? Oh, we're going to make you the next Scorpio Sky, baby. You're going to do great things, and then we're going to sit your ass in the back. That's your... Yo, everybody's saying this. When is Ricky Starks' contract up? Let's see. Let's ask the Google. When is Ricky Starks' contract? Oh, so everybody else been looking. Stark lost the title to Zachy Dice in March 3rd episode of Power. What? Why are you telling me about Power? Okay, that you know what? I thought we had people here that knew what the fuck they were doing. All right, so the Reddit's the only place that has this contract. I'm not surprised. All right, there are contracts coming up, and then there's many of them WWE. Oh, okay, so nice. So ask, when is Ricky Starks' contract up in AEW, and we get a fucking article about the WWE's contracts being up. So let's go to another fucking article about how the WWE wants to sign this man, but apparently it's fucking impossible to know when his contract's up. That's fucking hidden information. That's too much to ask for. With Jade going to AEW, who's next? Ricky Starks. His contract doesn't end up until 2095. But the WWE is pushing for him now. They're ready to trade Kunta Kente for him. Can you give me a fucking date? I don't need a whole goddamn soliloquy about this man. We know it. We watch it. Don't describe him to me. He had a fucking match with Daniel Bryan at the fucking pre-show. Are we? He doesn't have a contract? He gets to come and go when he pleases? Is that the benefit of being fucking Cody Rhodes' fucking friend? Yeah, Jesus Christ. Yep. He doesn't have a contract. What's going on, Gigi? Matthew. Hi, Carlos. Happy birthday, Jason Jordan and Steve Blackman. Shit. How many people are on this show? You know, if you're gonna be Steve Blackman and fucking Carlos, if you're not gonna fucking talk, fuck out of here. Don't make me do all the talking. Yo, I legitimately asked, when is this nigga's contract up? And they're talking about fucking legends of Jim Ross and everybody else, but not one Ricky Stark. Did I spell his name right? Yeah. Maybe he doesn't have a contract. Maybe he's just showing up. I think Ricky Stark is just showing up, and they're giving him money to wrestle. He doesn't have a contract with AEW. He could just walk out whenever the fuck he wants, and he decided, you know what? I want to wrestle Wheeler Yuta. I want to hit the fucking precipice of my career and have that one dream match at Wrestledream, and then go to the WWE so he could square Martin. I think that's what happened. He doesn't have a fucking contract. The only man in the history of wrestling, he doesn't have a contract. He shakes his hand. He goes, "When you want me, boss? Because I want you on Sunday for Wrestledream." He goes, "Fuck it. I'll go to Leonardo DiCaprio and figure out how to incept your dreams, and I'll wrestle in your dream." I know Steve Blackman was a wrestler. I know Jason Jordan was a wrestler too, but I'm not Carlos. Carlos is a rich man's name. Just because I got the shirt on doesn't mean I got the money. What's going on, Gigi?
What's up? Hi, everybody. Wait a minute. You were left alone by yourself for 33 minutes.
Yes.
I'm so sorry, folks. I'm still on mom duty. I'm still doing stuff. I'm so sorry I left y'all alone with you.
So, and for 32 of those minutes, I've been looking up to find out when Ricky Stark's contract's up. Apparently, he doesn't have a contract. He doesn't know what a contract is. He just shakes hands, shakes babies, and walks in the ring and wrestles whenever the fuck he wants.
Shakes hand and shake babies. What?
Shakes baby. Yeah, I don't know. He has that deal. He just walks in the ring and just wrestles whoever he wants, and that's why he's wrestling Wheeler Yuta and Wrestledream.
I think that this is Ricky Stark's way of possibly joining the Black Combat Club. The Blackpool Combat Club. The BCC. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I feel like this could be like they could be looking for a new member, and Ricky Starks is it. BBC. There you go.
The Big Black Combat Club.
With a whole bunch of white boys.
Yeah,
oh,
right?
Man.
And one Asian. That's where the combat comes in. Shit.
He's a Jap.
Oh, man.
Sorry, folks. I'm no any bad. Yo no sirve para nada, mi gente. Okay, I'm looking at the card. There's a little few things to talk about. All right, we went through a shit ton of releases. Some people are just very sad for obvious reasons. Nobody wants to lose their job. Others are like, man, fuck you. You know, for the powers up, they didn't like me. You know, we have that. And that is pretty much, and then we have Jade. So all this
Yeah.
released talent just to get Jade. I mean, it's a win-win.
Yeah.
So
They
all
got
you
rid of Dana
fuckers
Brooke.
out there, and another thing too, this is probably gonna get mad fucking like heat, but for all you people out there that are upset with Jade making the move, get over yourself. For
Fact.
everybody that's out there upset with Edge making an AEW move, get the fuck up out of here.
Is that official?
Listen, it's been told, it's been said. If we see it, can we not be upset for Edge?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Let's be real here, okay? Had Edge never had broken his neck, I truly, honestly believe he would have been in TNA when it was popping. Okay?
Yeah.
He's getting a chance and opportunity to do something that he has never been able to do in his wrestling career. And that's to basically be part of another promotion that is not WWE. There's a lot of good competition out there. And I know a lot of people are like, yo, fuck Edge. Edge is the worst. You know. But we're not getting Edge. We're gonna get Adam Copeland. Right? That's who we're gonna get. We're gonna get Adam. We're gonna get Adam.
Copeland, baby.
Adam. Adam.
It's gonna be the double clothesline versus the 5-second pose. We need this in our life. There goes a Wrestledream right there.
Listen, who knows? You know? The best part about this is that before we really get into the card, let's think about some things, all right? Jay White was jumped by a whole bunch of people. And we all know that MJF wears the devil's mask. But who's to say that was MJF this time? We don't know.
Yeah.
We can see what is it, or maybe already. This is another thing too, right? Because it's not going to be Adam Cole. Adam Cole's out. Everybody's like, "Oh, it's a work." No. He tripped. He failed. He got a boo boo. That nigga hurt. Okay.
He broke his ankle in 3 places, and there's only 2 spots of the ankle.
Is that what your medical records?
Yes, I used to be a doctor. There's an upper part and a lower part. The trombone is connected to the leg bone.
No, operations don't work like that, asshole. Right?
That's how it looked to me.
Did you not play the game? I know you did. You
Yeah.
every time
But,
you touch the side.
I did it for the shit.
So, yeah, no, that's not how it works. Who's to say? I'm just gonna put that out there and let the internet go crazy and wild for all you 5 people that's possibly watching this.
But 1 million people want to watch us.
1 million people, and they're going to eventually. They're gonna be like, "Damn, these things were right," and we're gonna be like, "We told you so."
It's just the Quan don't want to fucking spread the word.
But so we have we have Jade is confirmed WWE all around. So that's exciting to see. Because, is Jade. Question is, are we going to keep her name as Jade? Or we're getting a different name for her. And I feel like we should keep her name.
At least Jade. At least Jade. Either that or call her Karma too.
Don't call her that. Don't call her that. For why? For what? For why?
So she could be so she could be in the WWE twice as long as Karma was.
No, thank you.
You remember when Angelina Love was in the WWE for that literal 30-second spot?
Yeah.
That never got out of my mind. She went in on SmackDown. I was like, oh shit, Angelina Love is on. Nope, she's back in TNA. Apparently, she wanted to be more of the beautiful people than anything.
No, thank you. Oh, cool. Sorry.
Well,
I'm like reading other news over here as I'm like trying to get through this. So let me get focused right now. Hold on.
if they change her name, I think it's gonna be the blackest name we've ever heard. Like Shaquanda or some shit.
They're not gonna disrespect her with Saquanda and shit.
Yo, listen, we had Chanel.
They're
with
doing
the Basham Brothers.
Jada, I think, or some shit like that. I with an I somewhere in there. They gotta switch it up in some way. They need to stop.
Yeah, Jade is fine. No one could pronounce Cargill.
Why? Because they're illiterate?
Because I have a problem. I call it Cargill for some reason. There's an R when I say it. It's my Spanish accent.
It's okay. We all can't be winners.
Yes.
All right.
There you go, LaQuisha. There you go. That sounds like a good name for Jade. LaQuisha Sapphire Johnson.
Yo, you're such a racist. Shut the fuck
Yo,
up.
that's Taquan. That's the white woman in Taquan.
No, Taquan. We will not be doing that. We got AEW World Tag Team Championships FTR versus Aussie Open.
The former Ring of Honor Tag Team Champion.
Correct. Now, I don't see FTR losing these titles to the guys. I think it's going to be one hell of a match, but I think we keep the titles on FTR. And I think it's time for us to grow the tag team division once again. Not the trios, the tag team. Because we kind of lost sight on that because we're trying to focus more on the trios. And now it's the trios are essentially, like, as much as I love the Acclaim, I feel like the trios titles is becoming the women's tag team titles, where it's becoming irrelevant.
It's crazy when I want to call them the Sesame Daddies.
The Acclaim?
The Acclaim. I know you just said it, but the only thing that went through my fucking head was the Sesame Daddies. I think they should change their names to the Sesame Daddies. When the Sesame Daddies touch the title, and I could call them that because I'm wearing pink, all right? When the Sesame Daddies touch a title, it loses relevancy for some reason.
I think it's because they're putting a main focus on the gimmick. You know?
Yeah.
They lost a little bit of that pizzazz. It's more focused on the Acclaim is more focused on Billy Gunn right now.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be. But I'm not going to discredit anything from Billy Gunn being a champion at the age that he's at right now. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with him being a champion right now. Do I feel like they are going to elevate the titles? Now, here's my thing. House of Black elevated those titles.
Yeah.
The Elite elevated those titles. The Acclaim are not elevating those titles. And that's my problem. That is my problem. I don't see a faction out there that is threatening enough besides the House of Black that can take those titles away from the Acclaim. And I'm putting Daddy Ass in the Acclaim too. He's all part of the Acclaim. It's not the Acclaim and Daddy Ass, even though it is, but it's not. All right, he's part of that.
He's part of the Sesame Daddies.
He's part of the Sesame Daddy. Which, do they even have a match?
No, from the card I got, I don't think so.
They definitely do not. I'm looking at it right now. It's a strong negative. Because we got the AEW World Tag Team Championship match. We have the ROH World and New Japan World Strong Open Weight Championship match, which is Kingston and Shibata. ROH World Tag Team Championship, MJF and by himself versus the Righteous. And I honestly believe that the title should go to the Righteous.
See, it's not just me.
The Righteous. Right.
September 28th has been a tongue twister for everyone.
I don't have enough weed in my system. I don't have enough alcohol in my system. So therefore, go fuck yourself. And AEW TBS Championship match, Chris Statlander versus Julia Hart. That should be okay. And the AEW TNT Championship 2 out of 3 falls, Christian Cage versus Darby Allin. Then we have Bryan Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr., Kenny Omega, Jericho, and Kota Ibushi. Oh my God, I can't. Ibushi. Thank you. I can't speak today. This is terrible. Oh my God. Versus Don Callis' team. I'm just gonna leave it as that. All right. Yeah. Hangman Adam Page versus Swerve and Wheeler Yuta versus Ricky Stark. So it's a stacked card. But the Acclaim are not in it.
So, is there no women's title match either?
Soraya is not for the AEW women's. No, it's the TBS. They're giving Chris Statlander her light.
Okay.
BRB.
I don't know how Julia Hart got the title shot, but I guess they needed new blood. The minute the House of Black goes away, Julia Hart comes out to play. But hey, let's see what happens. I think this is the first time Chris Statlander is having a match at one of the pay-per-views since she won the title back in
the reason why she got a title match is because she's currently undefeated right now. That's why. She's beaten almost every woman on the roster to get where she's at. Just recently, she just defeated Willow Nightingale, and she hurt Willow by spray, the mystical spray.
Yeah, I gotta start watching Dark or some shit because I haven't seen any of them.
There's no such thing as Dark. What are you fucking talking about?
I don't know the names of the other ones.
Bro, there's only 3 shows. Okay?
We got
Dynamite, Rampage, Collision.
And don't they have a C4 coming up on a Tuesday or some shit? Like,
we're not there yet.
They're dreaming about.
We're working on just 3. Let's focus on the 3. There's a Dynamite one, and then we're going Rampage, and then there's a Collision at the end. All right, let's get it together. Yesterday on Dynamite, she defeated Willow Nightingale. Chris Statlander came out, and then she came to the rescue. Mad late. That's it. Acting like these 3 shows are justified to it. They are. Go fuck yourself. Absolutely. Anything that's wrestling is good.
So we got Collision. No, we got Dynamite, Rampage, and Evolution.
Collision. I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. I'm gonna need you to get out of that salmon shirt. You're not Mark Henry. All right, stop channeling your. I'm coming home, baby. All right, and stop channeling that shit. You're fucking up. No. All right. Rampage is only an hour. Rampage is only an hour unless it's Grand Slam, then it's 2 hours because God knows that we need more wrestling in our life. Yeah. And Collision is 2 hours.
Fucking Grand Slam is a prison sentence.
Grand Slam is a whole day's work.
Yo, seriously.
They should pay me for just being there all day.
Word. And for the next day, because you got to take off. There's no fucking way You can fucking wake up for the next day to go to work.
Just be like, I'm gonna go to work early on a Wednesday, and I'm not coming back till Saturday. Maybe not, because there's Collision.
Yeah.
So
Shit.
ROH does still exist, correct? It is 4 shows, but that's the one that
see?
they don't really show that much. But
And
that's ROH, even though it's AEW brand. It's not.
And that one you can only watch if you have the game, right? You put in a code and then they do a weekly show on the Fight Forever game. That's the only way you can watch ROH. You gotta do something special for ROH. I know that they don't have a TV deal.
So you think that with the special code in our video games, whether it's Xbox, the PlayStation, the Switch, PC, anything, and you think there's a code that we could boop boop?
Yeah, and you watch
ROH.
Yeah.
So no. It doesn't work that way.
You sure? Because I think that's the only reason why people were buying the game.
Thank you for playing. You may see yourself out of this conversation.
I'm telling you, I think that's the only reason why people are playing the game. They go to that, they do the mini game to get the coins, and you get enough coins you could pay for ROH.
No, those mini games be fucking lit though. I ain't gonna front that shit. I'm telling. My favorite mini game is really the putting the mask on your face. Oh my god.
Yeah, see, Taquan knows the code.
I'm fucking done.
Fucking.
So we got this. The Rock came back eventually. That I don't think we spoke about. Did we speak about that?
No,
because that happened on SmackDown. Wait, did we speak about that? Did we speak about that last week?
No, we spoke about it in the group chat because last week we spoke about Jade and the cuts.
¿Verdad? And then the next day, The Rock came out, no? Rock came out 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, because there was no highlights.
He came on SmackDown, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. And he beat up Austin Theory.
Right. So, with that being said,
which I can't believe
there was a lot of talks
on
on Pat McAfee's show when The Rock was there, talking about how they had it ready for him versus Roman.
All of a sudden.
And then because they felt like they really couldn't do nothing special for us, the fans, we didn't get it. And it's like, The Rock needs to understand him wrestling is special.
Yeah, The Rock versus Roman was special enough. What they wanted to have, a fucking Candle from Hell match?
I don't know. Something that's going to leave us talking for years and years, as opposed to, The Rock went against John Cena twice in a lifetime.
Yeah.
You know, I think I understand that. But now we have him and Austin Theory. So we have The Rock versus Austin all over again.
Yeah. I'm surprised Austin Theory came out of retirement for that. Kudos to him. He's still in good shape.
I'm weak. But no, I think that was really good. I think to have The Rock on SmackDown during that time, it was really fun to watch him. It's always fun to watch The Rock, but man, when you have him in the ring with fresh new talent, that is Austin Theory, you can see, oh shit, my hero, oh hero, is getting old. He's still in great shape.
Yeah.
Top-notch shape. But the man, as you see it, I was looking at him. I was listening to Austin Theory. I was looking at him. And I was looking at Austin Theory. And I was like, fuck. Rocky. Sheesh. Whoa.
He's going bold as bold.
Yo. I don't know how close his fucking razors are for his head, but golly, that shit's smoother than a baby's ass.
Word. He probably gets that shit lasered or some shit.
I was just thinking that too. He probably
Like,
got that shit lasered. Like, nope, this is where I'm at now.
seriously, because I shaved last night and my shit, I feel the fucking bumps coming back in. I don't know what the fuck he do. He must have trained his hair or some shit. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe he lasered it.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Oh my god.
See the excuses Ray comes up with?
Oh snap. Back connection. You're the back connection.
Word.
You're not the back.
Oh, since you're here, Gigi, and you were the one that suffered with the signing of Carlito, what happened to Carlito? Did WWE just sign him so you wouldn't be able to see him at Hog? Is that what happened?
I need to find my black and white Puerto Rican flag so I can hold it up and be like, for Carlito. I am highly disappointed in WWE of telling us that he is signed and not utilizing him.
Yeah.
Like the night he was supposed to come out, they gave the bloodline pretty much the whole entire floor. My thing is that we have two wrestling events happening this weekend. We have, I think, NXT on Saturday.
Oh, yeah, No Mercy, right?
No Mercy. Then we have AEW. Wrestledream. So
Who the fuck came up with that?
Wrestledream.
Yeah, come on, man. That was
Because he's like Wrestledream matches. Wrestledream. Bazinga.
yeah, Wrestledream. Hangman Adam Page versus Swerve Strickland.
Stop. I am actually invested in that.
But that's not a dream match, though.
It's not.
You can get that on Collision, Dynamite, Elevation, Dog, Main Event. Like the only dream match in this card is Ricky Suggs versus Willa Yuta. Because we all dream that this shit never
there's
happened.
other dream matches on the card. Don't fucking downplay it.
What?
Kingston versus Shibata. That's dope. That means Eddie Kingston's gonna walk out with 3 belts. Somebody's visa is ending.
Hey, listen,
All
it's
right.
on site.
Nah, man, listen. I really truly believe that that's gonna be a great match. Chris Statlander versus Julia Hart. To me, that's not a dream match.
No.
But I understand that you need to give your brand new TBS champion some airtime on a pay-per-view. You didn't do it at the last, we're not doing it as often as we should. She is a fighting champion, but I don't know what's going on. It's just, you know what it is? It's we're seeing the same people. We're not seeing different people in rotations.
Yeah.
Christian Cage and Darby Allin, 2 out of 3 falls. Let's how many go? FTR versus Aussie Open. I'm okay with that. I like that. I like any matches with FTR. I might be biased. I don't fucking care. I love the way they work in the ring. I love how they perfect their craft with each and every tag team they get in the ring. It's never a dull moment with them. I look forward to that match. ROH World and New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Openweight Championship match. Eddie Kingston versus Shibata. I'm excited because I'm an Eddie Kingston fan. And I'm not going to be mad about it. Let this be a dream match and I'm okay with it. Hey, Courtney. ROH World Tag Team Championship match. MJF
Two of them now.
versus the Righteous. And I am intrigued on how the story is going to unfold. I am not intrigued by the actual match itself.
Kyle O'Reilly's gonna come out. He was the one in the mask that jumped. Whoever got jumped. He's gonna take Adam Cole's spot.
Nah. You know what would be wild if it was Roderick Strong. Adam! Adam!
He put the oil on the floor for Adam Cole to jump
Where
on to
are
break
you?
his
I
ankle.
can't see you. Open your eyes. Oh, hey there, friend.
Shit.
The most noisiest fucking hospital bed ever, man.
That was the
I'm not
smallest
gonna
room too. You can't even fit 4 grown men in that room.
Paycheck, the AEW paycheck ain't paying much now, is it?
Yo, seriously.
Shit. All right, we already touched base on the AEW TBS Championship match between Chris Statlander and Julia Hart. Julia Hart, well, I said it last week. She is the Alexa Bliss, dark Alexa Bliss, that just never got it fully together.
Yeah.
She has the entrance down.
That's the
Julia
easy
Hart
part.
has the entrance down. Some of her moves are a little bit. Willow Nightingale carried that whole match.
I didn't even see it, and I could have told you that.
You know.
Yeah.
You didn't see it. You didn't see when she came down with like a whole freaking white patch covering her bad eye.
No, I didn't.
Meanwhile, when they had the camera on her, her eyes were like, and her pupils were beautiful. They're white. They're clear, and I'm like,
shit. To be honest with you, I got on the computer, set everything about like 7:30, and I was like, oh shit, yesterday was AEW Dynamite. Yo, I completely forgot. Work. You know about work.
oh, I do.
Work has been fucking. My fish died, Gigi. Out of all the fish I had, that one died.
I am sorry for the loss of your fish. I'm not gonna lie though. I did giggle just a little bit when you said it in the group chat, and I am an awful friend for giggling, but I was giggling because I'm like, yo, but you just got the fish. Did the fish die from cancer? Did the fish have AIDS that you didn't know about? What type of disease did this fish have? Is this why they were giving this fish away? All right. This fish was already dying of a disease. They went to the vet. They did the, and they did the little x-rays through the water and shit like that. They knew he was going to die, but they didn't want to tell you. They didn't want to tell you. I'm so sorry, friend. They didn't want to tell you, but you got yourself a new fish.
3 new fish.
3 new fish. It took 3 new fishes to get over this one fish. Did you name that fish?
I gotta get another.
Did you name him?
Which one that died?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Lloyd.
It was
fucking
Lloyd. Oh,
Lloyd. Now I got 3 new fish, 2 betas, 2 female betas. I got a red one and a blue one. The red one is Plasma. The blue one is Azul. And then I got a catfish.
Wait. Stop. Time out. Wait.
I didn't name the blue one. I didn't name the blue one. My coworker named the blue one.
Your coworker named the blue fish as Azul.
Yes. He named it blue.
I just wanted to make sure I heard that correctly because I'm like, so we're like, you're gonna call the dog brown because he's brownie? That's brownie. That's why he's brown. That's why.
Yeah.
So he called him Azul.
Yeah. It gets better because the catfish I named Master Shifu because it has the whiskers like Master Shifu.
Nope.
And I have a temple in the tank. I had one of those. I had one of those fucking the monk
This is not
temples that go
Legends
in
of
the
the
lakes.
Temple. I'm walking away.
And then I have a snail, a black snail. So I call it the Dread Pirate Roberts because he doesn't come out for shit. So you have to just believe me that he's there. You have to believe in the legend of the snail. That's right, Taquan. That's like naming a child black male. That's the school system. The school system names him that. And I gotta get another catfish because apparently they don't thrive well by themselves. And my man is bugging out. He's swimming back and forth on the edge. I don't know if it's the reflection of the light, but my man needs a friend. So I gotta get another catfish. I wanted to get a turtle, name it Uguay, but those motherfuckers, they take a lot of responsibility to. It's a lot of work to have a turtle. And I'm not doing that shit at work. I might get a fish tank for back here. Fuck around, Taquan. What's going on, Tyson? Shit, that fucking fish died like that. That shit was that big. You ain't gonna get nothing out of it. Gigi done left. See, it's your fault, Ray. You killed my fish. I knew it was you. I can smell your cologne. All right. Now that Gigi's not here. Eddie Kingston versus Shibata is not a dream match. Shibata has been wrestling everybody since 1973. I feel like that's the only name people. Takeyashi, Konozuki Takashaki, Shibata, and Ibushi are the only Japanese names that people could fucking pronounce in America, and that's why they got him here. That's why Eddie Kingston's wrestling. It's the only one they can announce. I got the shovel. Shit. The NXT house show is showing up on Saturday with the main event being an Extreme Rules match at No Mercy for the NXT Women's Championship. I gotta start finding time to watch these shows because I don't know how they get into this shit. I feel like they're just throwing shit together and calling it fucking soup. The only dream match I'm seeing this whole weekend, Ricky Starks and Willa Yuta. They got Reggie acting like a. What you mean, Reggie? Ain't his name Signature or some shit? That's what you talking about, right? The Signature dude? Where he got the I don't know how my man made a mask out of construction paper and someone thought that shit was cool. That looked like the lowest budget fucking mask I've ever seen in my life. I don't know what the Heritage Cup is. And then we got Dominic Mysterio and Trick Williams. I don't know why they wrestle. I don't know why they wrestle. NXT went from being something to Ricky Starks. NXT 2.0 is the Carlito of shows. They made it. They signed it, but they ain't do nothing with it. Yo, I'm in the background. I'm over here trying to at least have the AEW playing so I can see him like, oh yeah, I did see Willow Nightingale do shit with Julie Hart, and this shit is just giving me ad. There you go. Now it just started. Fucking ridiculous. Yo, isn't Moxie hurt? If you're ready, if you're reading this, tell the people I'm ready. You ready for your close up? The Heritage Cup was UK. It was NXT's UK's title, with the gimmick being that the matches have rounds. How do you? What, 3 rounds? Is that one of those that you have to win the round to get to the next round, or if you pin somebody, you won the round or some shit? Are you ready? Doom, doom, doom. You're muted, Gigi.
Ready for what?
I don't know.
Ready for what?
The call up is ready.
You're not here, so therefore
Yeah.
you're not ready.
He's ready for his close up, Mr. Bill.
No.
So the snail is the Dread Pirate Roberts, because it doesn't move from the barrel that it's in. So you just gotta believe the legend that there's a snail there.
Y'all getting fined? You are.
Yo, for real.
Fired.
For real. Gigi had to put up with me for months before y'all wanted to come back to this shit, and then you leave again.
So terrible, man. And I'm still on mom mode, by the way. My child is fully up, not trying to sleep, knowing that tomorrow's a school night.
Yep.
And I'm just like, yo, go to sleep.
Please.
Please go to sleep. So I may enjoy the rest of my evening, Mayo. So, I mean, I'm not going to go through all these matches. I'm going to give you my predictions, though.
Yeah.
We're already here, right? It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? In the shower.
Where they at, Ray? Where your children at, Ray? I know exactly where mine at.
So for the AEW World Tag Team Championship between FTR and Aussie Open, I'm going with FTR.
Yeah, I'm going. I don't think AEW has the balls to let Aussie Open win a fucking match. AEWWE, as I like to call them.
I'm done. ROH World and New Japan Strong Openweight Championship match. Eddie Kingston. I'm biased. I'm gonna go with Kingston. I'm gonna go with Eddie. Slam. Are you gonna go with Shibata? What are you looking at?
I want to. I think Eddie, huh?
Oh, I'm like,
I have the matches also in my.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what are you looking at?
Yeah, I have the matches also, so I'm looking at it. I'm like, I'm looking at the names, like trying to get the fucking Force Ghosts come at me or something. But I want to say Shibata just because I'm a dick like that. But I think Eddie Kingston is gonna. I don't think AEW has the balls to have a Japanese man win a match on their TV show. So,
and they do, and it's gonna be Kota Ibushi if anybody wins. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I don't see Shibata taking this though. I think it's Eddie. Listen, after Grand Slam, Eddie's gonna be on a winning streak. And that's how I see it being written.
And then he's gonna lose to Santana.
I didn't say all that.
But you see, but the idea sparked your head. Look at it. She's like, wait a minute, now you done did something here.
Before we even get to Santana and Ortiz needs to happen. Okay? That is like a blood rival. You know what I mean? That's like one of these strong rivals that's lasting for a really long time. And it needs to come full circle. It really does.
Yeah.
We'll come back to that though. I do like that idea. But I think I don't know. When we get to that bridge, we'll get to it. Don't fuck me up now on this, man. That's not fair. I'm not even smoking a fucking blunt right now. I'm very sober on a rare Thursday evening by 10. Okay? 10:16. I am moving forward. ROH World Tag Team Championship match. MJF.
Wait, we did this one already.
Who did we say was gonna win?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I see the letters and I'm thinking FTR. We didn't do this one yet.
Mm-mm.
I'm fucking up. There's too many tag team titles and not enough tag team matches.
No.
Look at Gigi's face. He heard this
Entrance music. No, we will not shoot. No.
Oh, okay, I got you. Hold up. Because you like the song so much.
Oh, suck a dick, suck a dick, suck a motherfucking dick. Suck a dick, suck a huge or small dick.
Yeah.
It's still not an entrance music.
I'm gonna have to figure it out. So, I made that entrance music for Ray because he took Show's place, so it's to piss Show off. And but
now I'm just here.
Yeah,
that's about it.
But yo, Ray, is that like a memorial picture behind you over your shoulder? Or is that a graduation picture?
It's a graduation picture.
All right, it's like my man. He needs a picture behind him, no matter what.
Wow.
It's either of flowers or giving somebody the flowers.
Listen, we were just starting to give our predictions for Wrestledream, even though NXT is first. We'll go through NXT. Yeah, I'm still a little upset. I don't have an
Wrestledream. Wrestledream is there to glorify Martin Luther King's dream. So now we have a wrestling dream of our own, and they wanna blame Antonio Inoki for that, and that's how we got Wheeler Yuta versus Ricky Starks, the only dream match on the card.
I don't want to say it's the only one.
I'm still going on. Shibata Eddie is the dream match at least.
See, I told him the same thing.
I mean, I dreamed it never happened, but
why? It's Shibata.
Yeah, but it's Eddie Kingston. Shibata could be there. Shibata, Lambada, Kambada, Karada. All of them could be there. But then you got Eddie Kingston. That should have been Adam Cole versus Shibata. Adam Cole can't put duct tape around his ankle anymore, apparently. Look. Kenny's over here. What the fuck? Where you at, Kenny? Damn, these people just said, fuck it. Yeah, you don't like Eddie Kingston? I'm going to go on my phone.
That would bet. I'm still going with Eddie for the win because it's too soon for him to drop those titles.
And plus, Shibata's Japanese. AEW doesn't let Japanese people win on
Shibata still
TV
has
show.
the title though. He'll be fine.
Yeah, but he didn't win. Japanese people can't win on AEW television unless they got a white person with them. Yo, think about it, because the only two Japanese people that could win at the pay-per-view have two sets of white people with them. Sammy Guevara and Will Ospreay, and Jericho and Kenny Omega. Hmm?
Oh, I see it. Ibushi. Oh, Ibushi is gonna be. I don't know why I didn't think
Yeah.
about Ibushi. You know why? Because I don't see him so much, so it's like out of sight, out of mind. Wait, but Ray, what's your prediction with FTR versus Aussie Open?
As much as I want to say Aussie Open, I'm gonna go logical and go with FTR because Aussie Open I've met them before, had a bunch of combos, but unfortunately, FTR is gonna hold those titles for a while to the face the Young Bucks one more time.
I don't know why they need to face the Young Bucks again.
Because it's still unfinished
Yeah.
business. They didn't leave. The Bucks didn't leave it in the ring. So if anybody's going to come after FTR, it's going to be the Young Bucks coming after them as opposed to FTR coming for the Bucks like the last time. That's why. Because they're going to be petty, essentially. At the end of it all, they're going to be petty. Be like, those should be ours. We started the company. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I want to work for them one day. What about ROH? What about Eddie and Shibata? Who do you think is going to go over?
It's too soon to take away the ROH title from him.
See, that's what I was saying. He's on a hot streak right
Shibata
now.
Still has the pure title. He'll be fine.
You know who was on a hot streak too? A man that you may not know, but I've been watching his career deeply. I went into Dark Elevation. I went into Dynamite. I studied C4. Scorpio Sky. Now, I know no one's familiar with this man, but he had a run in AEW. He won the brass ring. He won the Superstar of the Year twice. He won a chance to get a title shot.
I don't like how they are booking him. I don't like how they're booking him or Ethan Page. I think that as a tag team, they were great, and I think they should go back as a tag team. And I really, 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 really wish that they would just bring Scorpio Sky back. They were starting to bring him back in the fold. We saw him while we were out there in Jersey. I saw him from Section 5. I said, "What's up?" to him. He looked at me. We looked at each other. We were like, he saw me. I saw him. And I was loud, so I know he saw me because I was like, a call, and that's
so I know the reason because remember I'm in the boardrooms. I get I'm a
I mean, with that salmon shirt of yours, you should be.
I am an investigative journalist. You see, I got the shirt for it, right? And
we didn't say all that though.
I'm an investigative journalist. I got the glasses. I went to Miami. I went to Jacksonville, Florida, and I went into the meeting room, and AEW said we have to change our format for TV, so let's do a little bit of WWE in it. And somebody goes, okay, but there's rules to WWE's format. Goes, oh, what's the rules to WWE's format? A black man and a foreigner can't win. They can't be prominent on the show. And Tony Khan said, you're right. That's how we make it WWE.
Wow.
Case closed. Let's get out of here.
Wow. So moving forward,
tell me when I'm lying.
Ignore him.
I'll say it. Listen, yo, where's Anthony at now with the shit? I give the same criticism to WWE and WWE.
Unbelievable.
I'll give the same criticism to TNA if they ever show their fucking product on TV.
Right. Yesterday we saw the joke. I'm moving forward. Fuck this guy. Yesterday we saw the Joker make a reappearance at the end of Dynamite as they were jumping Jay White. Do we see this as the devil person, as MJF doing it because it's MJF, or do we see someone else wearing the devil's mask?
At first, I almost bit the news of it just being Adam Cole. I was like, it'd be too perfect. But I kind of want it to be Kyle. I want it to be that Kyle, because he's been healed for the longest now. So I feel like, why not have him get back in the fold here? That's just me.
I thought O'Reilly was not with AEW anymore. I know Fish isn't.
No, it's just Fish. O'Reilly's back.
Interesting.
They fired Fish.
That would be a good mix.
CM Punk, right?
That was part of it.
In a perfect world, it would be Adam Cole. But that injury is not a fake injury.
Duct tape. My plan is as a doctor, he can survive with duct tape.
Damn, and we just got the man back.
Yeah.
We were just saying this. Don't let it be bad. We just got you back, man. We just got you back. And now you go.
If he would have cut his hair and changed his name, him and Keith Lee could have been prominent in WWE right now. They'd have been like LA who?
Nah, LA Knight would have been strong. But we still have. Were we getting to it? MJF versus the Righteous?
Yes.
Were you?
I think we got to that match. We haven't did the predictions yet, but
Right, we spoke about it.
yeah, a little bit.
So, does MJF defeat these titles by himself? Or does he get a tag team partner and the tag team partner is the devil?
I wouldn't be surprised if the tag team partner is Roderick Strong. Like you mentioned it, right? I wouldn't be surprised.
Adam!
Yeah. Like they have the pivot in this. Now Adam Cole gets jealous of their relationship and Roderick Strong. I see what you see in this man. You're going to just see Adam Cole screaming, Roderick! And they're going to have shirts that says, my suplexes are better than you, and you know it.
Stop, because then they can go for the trios title.
Yeah.
And use that whole thing, and at the bottom be baby.
That's it. But Roderick Strong is the backbreaker dude? He's the backbreaker?
Sure.
I know his... Ray, he's a backbreaker. There you go, Ray. I was just about to be like, where you at, Ray? There you go. My backbreakers are better than you, and you know it. That's this t-shirt.
Okay.
Printed AEW WWE.
Mess. You are a hot mess. Oh my God.
If MJF has a partner, he's winning.
I kind of want somebody new. Because even if they were Adam Cole and MJF, I didn't want them to keep the titles. I want them to have another match.
Yeah. But
you know, I want it to be a bitter rivalry match. I'm gonna go with the Righteous.
All right.
I think I'm gonna go with them. I'm gonna go against the odds.
You going with the Righteous? I mean, it makes sense. If it's a 2-on-1 handicap match, if MJF beats the Righteous.
Right? It makes sense.
Yeah.
That's why he's retaining though. Kangaroo kicks, man. Kangaroo kicks.
Kangaroo kicks. AEW TBS Championship match: Chris Statlander versus Julia Hart. As much as Julia Hart is on a way to come to an end because we're not giving the belts to her. She's not ready to hold the belt. It's just not happening. So my vote here goes for Chris Statlander. BRB.
Julia Hart's undefeated. She's going to be the next Jade Cargill. She got the body, she got the look, and she got the name. I feel like Ray turned on his camera just to look at me, but we can't see him. So, but what'd you think, Ray?
I'm shaking my head. I hope you can at least see that. Like, no, it's no.
Because she got the what? She got the body, she got the look, she got the in-ring credentials as Jade. She got everything that Jade had plus more. She got the hat, Pete. She got the hat. If there's anything that we need is a champion with a fucking hat. I don't know how she's getting a title shot, but Chris Statlander has already been champion for what, 8 months, and she ran a course. She's been champion for longer than Jade now, and she had a whole what, 2, 3 title defenses. It's time for a new champion. AEW's holding on to their champions. You know, I'd rather be nice on this show forever to Ray before comparing Julia Hart to Jade. Oh man. Listen, I don't know. I'm still on the fact that they're calling this Wrestledream. And I hope everybody knows that I'm joking when I say the only dream match in here is Ricky Starks versus Wheeler Yuta. Because I had a dream that match never happened on a pay-per-view. Like, you're paying to watch that match. We're paying to watch Hangman versus Swerve Strickland. But Shibata's there. Danielson versus... Yeah, it is a dream match, but that should have been a Forbidden Door. Shit. That's the only dream match they have. All right. It's a fever dream. They weren't specific what kind of dream. Yeah, word. Shit. All right. So Ray's feeding me lines in the headphones in the back. He's pulling his Vince McMahon with the commentary. But listen, WWE is slipping, and I can't sit here and pretend that it's okay for them to slip. It's not. They charged damn near $100-something for 2 fucking pay-per-views back to back, and then we got another one that just came out of nowhere, and they threw shit together, and we got to sit here and watch Julia Hart, who's undefeated, all of a sudden fight Chris Statlander because she beat Willow Nightingale by spitting in her face. The wrestling business is on fire. Yeah. The same fire that was in fucking Hawaii. Shit. The fact that they are even having this pay-per-view is surprising in the beginning. Yo, for real, this feels like this is a fucking battle of the belts. It should have been a battle of the belts. Julia Hart has been on fire for the past 3 months. Where? On the house shows? On the shows that no one watches? You have to have AEW Fight Forever and put in a special code and beat the story 3 times just to watch ROH. How the fuck are we supposed to watch Collision and C4? How are we supposed to watch them shits? Shit. They made a fucking show for a man they fired 2 months after they made the show. But Julia Hart's on fire. That's why she's the new Jade. Gigi just looked at me and said, Willow carried that match, and Jade's the one getting the title shot. Ray's speechless right now. with all the facts that I'm spitting. Speechless. He's like, I ain't never seen a man so right in my life before. Yo, you talking about Ricky Starks' speech? Because I tried to find out when fucking Ricky Starks' contract is up, and apparently Ricky Starks doesn't have a fucking contract. Apparently Ricky Starks is just wrestling on fucking goodwill or some shit. Because when I put in when is his contract done, the only thing they want to fucking talk about is the WWE is interested in him. Yeah, the WWE is interested in every fucking body. WWE is interested in me. Yeah. They turned into a rocket ship. The problem was Hangman Page was the fucking the part that disconnected from the rocket ship and stood on the fucking ground while that shit went in the air. But it's a good thing he wasn't on the ship because the ship blew up in the atmosphere. You have to watch the shows. How am I gonna watch the shows? Shit. All of a sudden. The rumor is he only signed for 1 year extension. Yo. MJF is gonna come to WWE. He's gonna have a program with maybe Cody Rhodes or someone in there with the Miz. He's gonna have his little promo. Everybody's gonna love him. And then he's gonna fucking fight Tozawa for the next 2 years and then come back to AEW as a prophet. And he's gonna save AEW again. Come on, man. We know how WWE works. We know how they work. Jade might do something because it's the women's division, and the women's division needs a shakeup because they done fired Dana Brooke, the only woman that was held down every time they gave her a fucking shot. The Scorpio Sky of the women's division, Dana Brooke. She's your favorite wrestler, Pete. We know this. She's Kenny's favorite wrestler, and it took the UFC to fire her after 40 years. And Ray's speechless again. I'm gonna jump off. Won't be able to talk, so I'll be in the chat. All right. All right. Ray's gonna be in the YouTube chat. He said, "I got all the facts. He doesn't need to be here." The only reason why MJF wasn't signed initially by WWE was he was too young and they wanted him to get experience. I can see that. But it also could have been because he had his own character already established and they couldn't change the shit for him, or they couldn't see him being anything other than that. Then he went nuts in the Indies and AEW have. Yeah. See, a wrestler like MJF has to be popular somewhere else for the WWE to look at him. Because the WWE probably going to look at him and be like, yo, this gimmick doesn't work. And then when he proves the shit works somewhere else in a high level, then they're like, okay, now we can make you a mid-carder. He has to do what Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre did. You know, they went somewhere else and like, look, Bobby Lashley was always huge, but Drew McIntyre was like, look, I got bigger. You bring me back. And Vince McMahon was like, oh shit, you did get bigger. You did get muscle. So we're going to bring you back and make you champion. We're going to call you a psychopath and then make you a champion. Yeah, but if that was true, then Regal never responded back to him. But I can understand Regal wanting them, but the WWE not wanting them. Because apparently the talent scouts in WWE and Vince McMahon don't talk to each other. So they don't know what each other wants. But you really think they're going to give MJF that run in WWE? If they do, it's not going to be for a long time until WWE gets the stench of AEW off of MJF, the same way they did with Booker T. Booker T was at the time when WCW signed, he was the biggest name they got. And yeah, they did that one WrestleMania match with Triple H with him, and they fucked that up. And then he had to become King Booker when he already established he's a WWE guy now. And then he became world champion. Shit, he did need Impact. Lashley, he went to MMA and then he wrestled in Impact. But I'm telling you right now, some of the best matches Lashley had in Impact was with Jeff Hardy and EC3 and the guy from the Wolves tag team, the London Bridge Wolves are coming down. Whatever, Rick Wolf, Scott Wolf, one of them Wolf guys. So those are the best matches he had in TNA, and he proved that he could work with anybody. And then they bring him back, and then they put him with Lana, and then he proved he can work with anyone. Press the wrong button, but it's alright though. Drew McIntyre just got big. Can we call Eddie Wolf? Eddie Wolf turned into Eddie Kingston, and that's why you guys like him. We figured it out.
Now get out.
We figured it out. That's why, because Eddie Wolf versus Shibata sounds like a good match on paper. But since he's going under the new name of Eddie Kingston, Eddie Edwards. Shit, how many Eddies are there? He was Eddie Wolf. He turned into Eddie Edwards and then got signed by AEW, and they called him Eddie Kingston. Shit. That's crazy. That's a fucking movie right there. My man grew up. Eddie Shabowski. He becomes a wrestler. We just call him Eddie. He gets signed by TNA in the tag team, the Wolves. Then they call him Eddie Wolf. He goes on his own and changes his name to Eddie Edwards to stand out from all the other Eddies. And then WWE signs him, and they said, "We're going to make you a king, son." He goes, "Oh, that sounds good. I'm going to call myself Eddie Kingston. And I'm going to come up with an elaborate backstory for every wrestler that I fight. And I'm just going to say they called me fat. And then I'm going to fight Shibata in a dream match that no one wanted and everyone needed." Yo, I like that one, Pete. Let's get that into production. Shit, he needed to leave that 3-man band. But let's be honest though, Pete. He didn't really change much when he came back, but he got huge. You definitely saw it when he was in TNA. He got huge. When I saw that, I was like, "Oh, he's trying to get back into WWE. That's why he put all that muscle on." And then he comes back to WWE. He did wonderful things in NXT with Andrade. And then they bring him to the main roster, and he's the Scottish psychopath with fucking Dolph Ziggler. And now they said, "Fuck it. We're going to give you the championship. And since we can't give you the title back because, Roman Reigns called dibs on it, we're just going to make you Hogan." If it did, it went back to his normal shit now, because I don't see none of that shit no more. I don't see none of that charisma or fucking presence anymore. My man just walks up in the fucking ring and, "Look, I'm here. I'm from Scotland. I got a sword." The fucking sword has more personality than fucking Drew Hogan. He was like a kid growing to his ears. He just wasn't ready for the position yet. Well, he's still not ready for that shit. My man, literally, he's resting on his laurels. He's like, "Look, I became WWE champion. I'm out there." Meanwhile, guys like Jinder Mahal are working their ass off to fucking to go back on TV, and he was one of the best WWE champions we ever had. Defeated the likes of Shinsuke Nakamura, AJ Styles, Randy Orton, the who's who of everyone. He was so good that Brock Lesnar didn't even want to wrestle him. Brock Lesnar was scared. So they made AJ Styles beat him for the title, so that way Brock Lesnar didn't look like a fool wrestling against Jinder Mahal, the Maharaja. That's right, I got a pink shirt on. I can say it. Fuck around. But let's be serious. Yo, I'm not gonna wear big goggles for these wrestlers. We can say the same about Sheamus if we're gonna be honest. Outside of his wardrobe change, what about Sheamus? Nothing. Not even his skin color changed. When he gets chopped, he's still white. But at least Sheamus looks like he has some kind of fun when he's with Butch Botchin' Bitch, as the New Day like to call him. Because with Dunn and the Big E Destroyer, he looks like he has fun out there. But also, he turns it on when he's in a big match situation. The matches he had with Gunther were good. The SummerSlam match and the triple threat match he had, good. They were good with Gunther. Sheamus, I feel like he's saving the left he has in the tank for the big matches. But you're right though. A lot of these people, they rest on their laurels. But some of them, they don't have a choice because if someone likes them while they're on TV, they'll never be on TV again. Look at Ricky Starks. Yeah. But Sheamus carried Drew. I'm going to say it. I don't care. But yeah, yo, that's why we could see the turn from AEW to WWE like this because of Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks did that promo against MJF. He beat him. They had that fantastic match for the title. He lost, but he proved that he should be up there with him. And WWE said, all right, yo, you won the crowd, so now stay in the back. He went from being number one contender for the champion to fighting Jericho to fighting fucking Bryan Danielson once to wrestling Wheeler Yuta at a made-up pay-per-view that was thrown together. Shit. If that's not WWE, then y'all not watching the product. Y'all never seen the WWE before. AEW literally threw together 3 back-to-back pay-per-views and expected us to pay $50 for one match. He's such a star in the making, but they're holding him down. They're holding him down. Ricky Starks is a lightning bug in a jar. He's brightening up the jar, but they're not letting anybody else see his ass. Telling you, the same shit they did with fucking Scorpio Sky. My man wins every single fucking number one contendership you could think of for every fucking title, and they say, you know something, Ricky Scorpio Sky. Sorry, I'm getting these motherfuckers mixed up. It's a Thursday night and a Wednesday afternoon. Scorpio Sky, you know what we're gonna do for you? We're gonna let you sit in the back, and then we're gonna claim that he got fucking hurt. Yo, and it's the same shit. God forbid somebody gets over in WWE in AEW that isn't one of the chosen, and it's the same shit for WWE. The reason why the Attitude Era, which I still say the 80s and the Ruthless Aggression eras are better than the Attitude Era, but the reason why the Attitude Era has so many fans and is up there for the world's fucking best era of wrestling is because everyone was a star. D'Lo Brown was a fucking star. X-Pac was a fucking star. Fucking Billy Gunn was a star. Like, nowadays they're holding these motherfuckers down so the champions can be without contention. See Warlow, see Hobbs, see Santana Ortiz. Yeah, all of them. Warlow, he should have been Goldberg, and they said, you know something? We like you better when you watch from your home. So the WWE, no matter how much you want to convince me that Dynamite and Collision and Dark and Elevation are on TV, they're not on TV. They tell you it's on TV, and you read about who wins the matches on social media, and you guys are fucking blinded, and you're brainwashed with WWE that you just believe whatever the fuck they say. But I'm here to save y'all. Fuck the manosphere. This is the wrestling fanosphere. That's right. Put that shit out on the line. Let them know Toe Tags, the voice of the voiceful, is the savior of the wrestling fanosphere. Say that shit 5 times fast. Jeezy's like, I always come back at the wrong fucking time. But this is the problem when you let me rant. It goes down the track.
I'm just trying to roll a blunt. I'm just trying to do things that I'm allowed to do now.
Nope.
What else is there to talk about? We didn't finish the predictions.
Yeah, we didn't finish them.
All right. I guess we'll go back to them. I am in the.
So I have the match in the background, and yeah, Julia Hart is Jade. Julia Hart is the next Jade in AEW. I'm sorry.
She's not.
She's gonna go 50. She's gonna go 51 and all.
She's not going to go over on Chris Statlander. She's not. It's too early. Chris Statlander waited way too long to get her hand on that championship title. It's too early. Julia Hart can have so many wins all she wants, but the thing is that the house will not win this time. The house will not win. The house always wins, not on this night. Chris Statlander is still going to come out remaining your TBS Women's Championship. That's my opinion. That's my vote. I'm going for Chris Statlander.
I'm gonna go with Julia Hart. Chris Statlander has been champion for what, 7 months now?
What? No. What the fuck? She just got that. What the fuck you talking about?
She won the title at the last official pay-per-view that they actually had plans for.
That wasn't
a year or some shit
ago.
It was like 7 pay-per-views ago.
But that doesn't mean it's. No, it wasn't. No, it fucking wasn't, because she didn't even win it at a pay-per-view. Did she?
Yeah, she won it at
she did win it at a pay-per-view, but no, it can't be 7 months. There's no way it's 7 months. There's no way you're fucking telling me that TBS title win was 7 months ago. Fuck out of here. She has not been a champion for more than half a year.
She's been champion since May.
June, July, August, and we're ending September. That's 4 months.
Yeah,
you're
in the
wrestling extra months for no fucking reason.
In the wrestling world, that's almost 3 years.
No, 4 fucking months. Adding 7 months. 7 months. She wasn't even back. It was 3 months ago. Thank you, Kenny.
No, because September, the Dream Wrestling. By the time that match comes on, it's gonna be October 1st. It is October 1st. So 5 months. And in wrestling, when you hold the title for 5 months,
that's added extra months. You said 7 months. That's over half a year already. She just got back.
Yeah, and she's been holding the title for too long.
She hasn't been holding the title for long whatsoever. No, I don't want nobody else to have another woman's. No, this is way too early. If we're just gonna flip flop it around, the fuck are we actually doing with our women's division? No. Absolutely not. Fuck you. We will not do that. I haven't even smoked yet. You're already fucking testing me. I don't have Ray here. I don't have Penny here. All right. Show is not even here to do anything stupid to distract me from this bullshit that you're trying to fucking throw at me right now. I am an emotional mess. And here you come with this Chris Statlander is going to lose. Fuck you. Okay. To the 10th hour. All right, go fuck yourself. No, Julia Hart, the house will not win that night. 7 months. Nigga, shut the fuck up. I need to roll up. You stressing me out. My God.
This is what the trolls sound like. And the voice of the voiceful.
No. Don't you do it.
Shit.
Don't do it.
The Pete goes, they're doing what they always done with the women's division, dropping the ball. Yeah. Yeah.
Protecting both of them. That's true. Yeah, Saraya, they're protecting the hell out of her. And I do believe that Britt Baker needs to go away for a little while, just for us to remind ourselves that there's other women on the roster besides her.
I think someone needs to remind Tony Khan of that.
That's true.
I think Britt Baker's on some, well, if you're going to have me out here, can I wrestle someone else?
Something's got to give. We have AEW TNT Championship, 2 out of 3 falls. Christian Cage versus Darby Allin. Luchasaurus is going to be in the corner. Do we see Luchasaurus turning on Christian Cage?
No, I don't think Luchasaurus is that important. Luchasaurus is the big show of AEW. My man will be a heel on Collision, a face on Dynamite, and I don't know what the fuck he is now on Rampage.
So I get the shows to get the names right.
Yeah. I mean, he was good on Dark, but I don't think Luchasaurus is gonna survive without someone in his corner. He can't speak English. He's a dinosaur, and he's one of those monsters that get his ass kicked by everybody.
He can speak English. All right, he cut multiple. You know what I really think? I think you know who we're missing, right? The same person that got suspended because of CM Punk. We're missing Jack Perry. I kind of low-key want Jack Perry to pair up with Christian and have Christian manage Jack Perry and Luchasaurus as a tag team.
And the name of the tag team will be Say Hello to Your Father for Me. And they can go after the trios title against the Sesame Daddies.
Oh.
The Sesame Daddies versus the Say Hello to Your Father for Me. That's the match. That's a dream match. Write it down, Pete. We got to get it done somehow. That's a dream match. The Sesame Daddies versus the How's your father doing?
How's your father doing?
Book it. Yeah.
How's your mother doing?
Definitely don't miss Jack Perry. Listen, he's another one that has no charisma. Their ring ability is different from their TV ability, and they're just walking out there. They're walking out there going, yep, it's me. And everyone's like, oh, shit, it's him. And people that watch wrestling for a reason go, what's so special about that? So we figured it out, Gigi. Eddie's me, Pete, and Ray. So Eddie Stackhouse turned into Eddie Wolf, and he was in TNA, and then he got a title shot, and he became Eddie Edwards, and then they fired him from TNA, and they turned him into Eddie Kingston, and that's why he's in TNA now, and AEW now, getting the fucking New Japan Pro shit, and that's the backstory for Eddie Kingston.
Okay.
See, we did it. He's one of the Wolf guys that wrestled Bobby Lashley in TNA for the title, the tag team.
Okay.
And now we know why Eddie Kingston is so beloved by you guys, because like, oh shit, he was a wolf.
I mean, he's not. and that's not why I love him. But
We did science on this one.
I don't think that's how science works. I think you know what? I have time to finish up here real quick. I'm gonna do this off camera, but I'm definitely gonna be here on the microphone. Do you ever think we will see a major star move from WWE to AEW, similar to when Hogan jumped? Who would that be? Roman? It would be Edge, because that's who we're talking about lately. We're talking
Yeah.
about Edge. We're talking about Adam. Adam. Adam.
Yeah. And I don't think I think Roman's on a fucking swan song run.
Roman will never, and I do mean this, will never go to AEW.
Yeah, he's
He is an
yeah.
all WWE guy. They are all about Roman Reigns and the Samoan family and what we can do for them as a whole now, because before it was just, oh, we're only going to take care of the top guys, because they were treating the Usos like shit. Now they're not treating the Usos like shit. Now they're treating them like they're the shit, as they should.
Yep.
Okay? They're not doing the kickoff shows anymore. They're on the main card shows. Why? Because they elevated themselves to be on that level of platform. Oh shit. I knew that was gonna fucking.
What? They should have never been on the kickoff show to begin with.
Yes, they should have when they first started their careers, but
No, I'm talking about when
they got better and older and all that other stuff. Yeah, no. Like when
shit.
they were going up against the New Day, like almost all
Yeah.
the time.
That should have never been in the kickoff show.
No.
What up, Matt?
It's good, Matt. You're.
Yo, but yeah, Jungle Boy was supposed to be a pillar, but Jack Perry's a 90210.
You leave Dylan's son alone.
Yo, that whole pillar shit was the fans. AEW went from being a mega fan's dream and wrestlers' chance to make wrestling good again to what do the fans want and how many people can I hire before my daddy tells me to stop, to now AEW. We saw the progression of them in 3 years. Almost as long as Chris Statlander been the TBS champion.
I swear to God, go fuck yourself, Taro. Leave me alone. I'm busy over here and I can't even. No, go fuck yourself. I hope she is a champion for like the next 7 years just to piss you off.
Shit, somebody got to. No, but yo, they running through all the transitional phases of WCW in 3 years when WCW did that shit in 20 years?
You're terrible at math.
How am I terrible at math?
You're just terrible. Google that shit up, bro.
Well, I'm not talking about Nitro. I'm talking about WCW. The Nitro was 96, 98?
96.
And they died in 2006, 2008?
I don't remember the date off the top of my head. I'm busy doing
2001. March 26, 2001.
Okay.
But they were around in the 80s.
Yeah, of course they were.
World Championship Wrestling that existed from 1988 to 2001. So that's what?
Get a calculator.
Shit, that's only 7.
It's not 20 years though.
Almost. 13 years. Older than half of the people who watch AEW.
I'm still here. I'm still listening.
Well, according to Kenny's math, the Nitro 6 years. But still, they went through all that phase, and AEW's doing it in 4. Oh no, this is the 3rd year for AEW. See, and they already got to WWE.
But this is the thing. You know, we're trying to put in comparison AEW and WWE. In all honesty, you can't do that. There's no such thing as comparison.
They're doing the same business.
They want the comparison so fucking badly. Tony Khan wants the comparison so fucking badly. Reality is, though, there's no comparison. Okay? WWE is your show on Broadway. AEW can only pull off a pay-per-view that is Broadway worthy. And that's mainly Wrestle Kingdom. Not Wrestle Kingdom. Forbidden Door. Excuse me. Because that's when we're like getting a little bit of everybody. And you know, you can find me on that. I really don't give a fuck. You can't compare the two. They can try. But WWE has way too much more money between the production team, between the pyro. Yes, AEW got Wembley Stadium. But how many times has WWE already been to the UK? And had a show in the UK. Granted, they canceled it. They still gave UK wrestlers a chance to have their own shit.
Yeah.
You know, AEW can't do that. They don't have the money for that. It is your mainstream independent wrestling company on live TV. Absolutely. And there's a lot more that comes with that. But the thing is that as much money as Tony Khan, and we said this before, Tony Khan has a shit ton of money, and all he does is spend it on a brand new toy, which is a brand new wrestler who's been released.
He's gonna have a field day with all these people. I can't wait to see Dana Brooke in AEW.
I don't think he will pick up Dana Brooke. I think Impact Wrestling will pick up Dana Brooke.
That's where she needs to go.
I don't.
What was the question? To answer your question 20 times. How many times can we what?
What was the question? I don't remember. I just
Yeah,
up. I'm sorry. I don't even remember. I was going on a rant and I was telling our friend to shut the fuck up about Chris Statlander and his bullshit ass nonsense, since you know none of you assholes are on the here with me because you have to go to work.
Yeah, right.
Oh. Disgusting.
How many times has WWE been to the UK? Okay. 20 times.
And then they stationed out there.
Yeah.
And they had like a little, then they had WWE UK. So they had a station out there. But I'm saying that AEW doesn't have that. They never will. I mean, not to say they never will, because never say never, right? But we have to see how well the company is doing. I'm not going to go into comparison. This is their 3rd year. They're still fucking learning. They're still a baby-ass company. But a baby-ass company that's doing absolutely amazing in wealth and putting on matches that we would never get on WWE. GG, how are bad?
Yeah, this is a tricky one. All right, so I think he goes, how bad do the ratings have to dip for Dynamite, Rampage, and Collision for the WB to take them off TBS and TNT? I don't think they're gonna dip.
I don't
Well,
think so.
I don't think they're gonna take him off because the cons are running it.
I don't think that the main flagship show is going to be taken off either or. Collision, maybe. Maybe even Rampage. They might take off Rampage and keep Collision because Collision is 2 hours.
And they don't even show that on TV.
What are you talking about?
Collision. It's on. What was that on? Fucking the Rebel shit. The new YouTube channel.
No, Collision is on TBS or it's on one of those two.
I don't know. They say
Bro,
that is.
DVR it.
They say it is, but I ain't never seen it.
Well, then maybe you should DVR your shit because I definitely do. And I get Dynamite, then I get Rampage, and then I get Saturday Night Collision. It's on cable. Yes, ROH is not. You need to watch a little bit more wrestling. What are you doing?
I'm on these shows.
You need to catch up. All right. What you need to do is put on wrestling for your three little fishes so they can swim, and then one of them can jump off their little castle, all right, to do a swanton bomb, and that would be sick because it's in water, so it's gonna go like in slow motion. All right. And you need to watch these shits with them. Family bonding time through wrestling. Duh.
It's a
Totally watches Raw. Every to him is a house show. He is a house show.
Shit. First off, we watch the same Raw every week, Kenny. We just watch it on replay.
Sorry.
Shit.
So I think that is my thing. Tony Khan doesn't know how to make good long storytelling. For a lot of the people that is on his roster. And it could be a lot better for all the money that Tony Khan is spending on new wrestlers. He could be spending it on a team that's going to help him write these things down. I said it before, I'll say it again. He needs it. He can't book every single fucking thing. There needs to be storylines and not a week or two storylines. There needs to be like a few months in. Like on the most realest shit. Remember how dope the fucking Elite versus the Bullet Club fucking shit was going off?
Yeah.
Cody and then Jericho was there. And I'm not trying to really put in comparison. I'm just trying to like give an example. This is how we first started off by telling a story. There's not TK is Vince right now. Bitch, during the Attitude Era with the lack of patience and building proper storylines. Yeah. TK is a young kid with daddy's money. That's what that is. But I'm not going to take away from anything from TK. Why? Because he's putting on amazing shows. Because not for nothing, every time you go there, it's an experience that you want to be part of. And that's all. We have a lot of good wrestling, but we also have a huge part of being part of the experience of being part of the AEW crowd.
This AEW is the new age match where it's a lot of spots and not a lot of story. So you want to be a part of AEW because Grand Slam is the place where you're going to see history made. It's already written in stone with all the returns and all the special people. Fucking Moodle was there last year. You know what I'm saying? And then Eddie Kingston wins the title. Like that's, if you go to Grand Slam, you're going to see something crazy. AEW is that. I have nothing against the wrestling. The problem is some of the show is bullshit. Some of the show is like Fast and the Furious. You sit there and go, why the fuck? How did Ricky Starks go from being champion to now he's wrestling with Yuta? How did Julia Hart become 15-0? Like, you literally have to. It's like Goldberg's streak. On Nitro, he was 106-0. The next week, he's 181-0. You missed a lot in that 1 week. That's AEW to me. I cannot watch AEW for fucking weeks and then look at the pay-per-view and be like, yeah, there's still no reason for them to wrestle. I don't even need to watch. I saw that. I had the match playing on the side. I'm watching Willow and Julia Hart, and I'm like, yeah, this looks like the match I had in my head when I saw the announcement for it. The difference was I didn't know she had the black eye. I didn't know she was turning into fucking Malachi Black. But
you know, I feel like that should be like an initiation. Like if you're gonna join the House of Black, you get that black mist spit in your eye,
yeah,
and then the darkness takes over you.
that would be crazy if Willow Nightingale turns to House of Black.
I think it would be dope.
That's what I mean by. But when I say, I
Like
think
that would
should
be dope. That would be a side of Willow that no one has ever seen. And when she fought Julia Hart, you can tell like she was fighting with aggression. And it was good to see Willow coming down, not skipping, not jumping, not smiling, just straight like, I'm gonna beat this bitch's ass.
Yeah. That's my favorite
Went
Willow.
into the ring and basically mollywopped the fuck out of Julia Hart until, I mean, she even fucking did the I was like, oh shit, Willow, you doing that to Brody? That's a big nigga. Y'all just staring at it. I was like, oh shit, don't use his tongue. When you use another person's tongue, it don't work out the same.
Yeah.
It's a curse. It's a trick. Don't do it.
But that would be dope to see her in the House of Black. Shit, but it's hard to watch some of these wrestling shits when all I gotta do is watch it at work. But some of the time I can't even. It takes me about 5 hours to watch a 1 hour thing at work. So, and then when I watch it and it's like, why is Jeff Jarrett wrestling Phoenix? How is Jeff Jarrett getting a match? Isn't he 95 years old?
At this point, I'm just in fear that Ray Phoenix is going to lose that belt at any given time because he wasn't supposed to win that belt.
Yeah.
So I'm in fear of seeing how that's going to play out because I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. But I think I'm over AEW. Let's see. I'm just gonna go through this card. Christian Cage versus Darby. I want Christian Cage to win, and I want Darby to take some time off for his back. Because we have Statlander and Julia Hart. You said Julia Hart. I said Statlander. I want Christian to win. And Darby Allin, he needs to go away for a little bit. Absence will make the heart grow fonder. Brian Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr. Now this is a wrestling dream match.
Yeah.
Both of these guys are going to go at it. And there's going to be a hard-hitting match. And it's going to be a great technical match. And it's just going to be a good old-fashioned wrestling match.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I don't think any of us will be disappointed on what the outcome will be.
Well, just the ending.
Mm-hmm. So it's just going to be really good to see all around. I will go with. Damn. Bryan Danielson is not going to lose. Mm-mm.
Nah, Superman ain't losing.
I really want Zack Sabre Jr. to win, ladies and gentlemen. I really do.
Yeah.
Logically, though, like if I was here trying to win points on anything, I would be leaning towards the American Dragon.
Yeah, Superman can't lose. It's in his contract.
He's on SmackDown. He's known as the Tribal Chief. One's a chief, one's a dragon, one's Samoan, the other one's American. I don't know what you want me to go with.
Well, he can't lose, so that
we the ones.
I'm just sitting here going, all right, the match is gonna be good. I just hope that the match doesn't end the way it ended with Okada. Because the ending was
a
bad ending.
I didn't like that ending. We agreed on that. I agree. I want there to be either a tap out or a knockout, one of the two, and not a roll up pin. Please do not do this for a roll up pin. And you know what's wild? We have a 6-man tag, right? Kenny, Jericho, Ibushi versus Tashida, Guevara, and Ospreay. Right?
Yeah.
The last time we had this type of match, it was over via roll-up pin. I do not want to see that happen on this one. If you're going to give me a roll-up pin, give it to me with Hangman Adam Page or Swerve.
And let's Swerve roll up Hangman.
I'm trying to look. There's going to be like at least 2 matches, so I'm trying to figure out which one is going to give me the roll-up pin. Hangman and Swerve Strickland, maybe even Christian Cage and Darby Allin.
Well, it's 2 out of 3 falls, so one of them got to be a cheap.
One of them is going to be like a cheap little schoolboy package type shit.
I think that roll-up pin is probably going to be the Young Bucks, Guns, and the Lucha Bros, and Orange Cassidy and Hook, and the rest of the fucking AEW roster.
And everyone else.
Yeah. Which I said earlier that Hook is the Raquel Rodriguez of the AEW. They're just going to give him every fucking person to be a tag team with.
Damn. They gave her Rhea Ripley too soon. Or they gave Rhea Ripley her way too soon. Let's just give.
It's a depressing moment.
We're getting what we want, because I'm thinking about, all right, so let's talk about WWE. What's going on in WWE? Oh, Jade, we already touched that. Next.
We're getting what we want. It's just the timing, because we know that they're trying to build these people. The timing, it makes it unbelievable for anybody to win. So the minute we see Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez, we're just like, well, I hope it's a good match because we know Rhea's gonna win it. It's like, I'm gonna keep going back. Was that me or you that honked?
That was me.
Okay. See, because he knew. He knew. He agreed. But it's like, I'm gonna go back. It's Ricky Starks all over again. We knew the first side of the fence that MJF gave, he couldn't lose. But Ricky Starks gave us that fucking promo and he made us believe. And AEW said, nah. That's not happening. Ray will give Kenny the dog before we give Ricky Starks the championship.
Let's see. Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho, and Kota Ibushi versus Don Callis' team. I'm just like reading this, and I'm like, this is the three last matches that they have here. I'm gonna go with Team Don Callis.
I am also.
But there's the thing. They won the last round. Do they win this round again?
I think so.
Do we get anybody else that was a former member of the Jericho Appreciation Society to join Don Callis?
Maybe I forgot this motherfucker's name.
Wow.
Ryan Garcia.
Daniel Garcia.
See, his brother's Ryan, and he wrestles for.
Nope. Just don't do it. Just shut up. We're moving forward. Nope. You spoke too much. Maybe. I'm gonna go with Team Don Callis.
They're making them shitty ass vignettes, so they gotta win.
Right? I'm gonna go with the bad guys here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the bad guys. Now, who needs this win more? Hangman Adam Page or whose house? Swerve's house. Swerve Strickland.
Hangman needs it more because Swerve is proving his record doesn't matter. He literally got fucking thrown in a casket 2 weeks ago, and now he's dream matching it with Hangman. He showed his character work is good enough for him to survive a fucking losing streak for years before they give him a fucking chance. He might lose to a championship match.
I think they're going to give Swerve this W, though, just because he went through that coffin match. And they're like, all right, you lost this one, so we'll get you your W on this one. Fair play. And then Hangman and him are going to end up revisiting this match anyway.
Yeah. On Dynamite when it matters.
Mm-hmm.
And then Hangman can win it in front of all of those people. Like they like to do.
Yeah. So I'm going to go with Swerve. I'm going to go with all the bad guys. Not all the bad guys, because Eddie's not a bad guy.
Yeah. Well, I got to go with... All right, so you're going with the bad guys. I'm going with the superheroes.
Go with the superheroes.
Yeah, we got fucking Superman, the fucking Days of Futures Past, or the Superman from fucking Flashpoint. Here, that's Hangman Adam Page. This nigga can't lose neither. I don't think I've ever seen him lose a match. I don't even think he lost the title yet. They just took the title. They just took the title from him.
I mean, he lost a lot of matches.
I've never seen it.
Maybe
it's not documented.
Maybe because you weren't paying attention.
I've never seen this guy get hurt neither. I've seen it. This man is the only other successful recipient.
He was there for a while. He couldn't wrestle because of concussions.
Of the John Cena syndrome, of the serum.
Try that one more time.
John Cena serum. One of the side effects for the super soldier serum that John Cena took is we can't see him. We can see Hangman Adam Page. So this motherfucker is a super soldier. He can't get hurt. Him, John Moxley, yeah, they're all... John Moxley's side effect is he's crazy. Bryan Danielson is that he gets hurt outside of the matches. And then this one just he can't get hurt.
I thought that was Adam Cole.
No, Adam Cole didn't take the super soldier serum. Adam Cole. He's Steve Rogers before. He's Steve Rogers before the serum. He can do this all day. He just can't. Oh man.
Damn.
That's fucked up.
No, yo, he
can wrestle all day. He just can't jump down the flying stairs. Shit. The stairs took him out.
It wasn't even the stairs, it was the ramp. He jumped off the ramp and landed really funny.
Oh man.
Here's the thing though, ready? A lot of those wrestlers didn't know what to do with the ramp because they're like looking for the stairs and they're like, oh, wait, I can't. I can't. I'm going to fall and bust my ass. Like, I need to jump down. And you can see it, like, you
Oh.
can see the hesitation.
Yeah. Shit, that's why Phoenix did a swanton on Moxie's head. He said, fuck it, I'm not going down them stairs. I'm just going to jump on your ass. And Moxie was like, what the fuck?
Word. All right. Let's move forward. So you said Hangman, Adam Page SS Swerve. Wheeler Yuta versus Ricky Starks.
Oh.
I want Ricky Starks to win this. I love Ricky Starks. I need Ricky Starks to win this. But I feel as though oh my god, sorry folks. Wheeler Yuta, I think is gonna finally get this W because he's been catching mad L's.
He can't win. He's not allowed to win.
Wheeler Yuta's job is to get jumped by Claudio and Brian because this kid doesn't win. He lost the title. He's been like on a losing streak. He's trying to help out. He's just in the way. Like he's not that helpful. He was there when Claudio lost his match and he didn't even do anything to like help his boy win. You got to be there for the team, man. You got to, if you see your man down, be like, hey, let me get your attention. Hey, let me do something. I don't give a fuck what the referee says. He ain't going to throw me out just yet. You know? Wasn't doing much. How you part of a faction don't take care of the members of your faction? You got to take care of the members. And you know what? You get your ass beat when you don't fucking follow the rules. And that's exactly what happened. He got his ass beat. The rule was don't fucking lose.
Yep. And William Regal would never stood with that shit. For him losing all the fucking time. But it be that way though. Everybody and their mama want to lose now. I don't know how they lost that fucking Stampede match.
There was a lot going on. And XT.
But I want to say Wheeler Yuta's gonna win, but I don't think it's in his contract. I don't think he's allowed to win.
He's allowed to win.
No, remember he made the mistake of having people like him, so they're punishing him for it. WWE doesn't like when people get over that they're not supposed to get over. Remember, he was on a rocket ship too. He won the Pride. He won this. He was with the best friends. They gave him an actual fucking decent pair of tights. He was bleeding every week. You know we like our blood. And AEW said, all right, good, man. We don't need you no more. He's like, what? And the fans was like, nah, we like him. And they said, nah, you can't like him now. We're going to make him lose forever. He's still being punished. Ricky Starks being punished by just sliding down the fucking roster.
That's fucked up. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. What's wild is that we spent the whole podcast talking about AEW, which is about the length of what a podcast would be for an AEW event in the first place.
Yeah, because this is going to be, even though it's 6 matches, it's going to be about 12, 13 hours.
Right. So we're going to start this on Sunday at 1 a.m. and we're going to finish this on Monday 2 a.m.
Yes.
and then everybody would have to go home unless you want to stay for the after show, which is going to be until another 3 a.m. because it's only an hour. But then you have to think about traffic.
Yeah.
So you won't get home until like 5 a.m. on a Monday.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yep. And by the time you're ready to fucking see the world again, Dynamite's gonna be on. And they're gonna tell you
But
about the
not
next one.
before that Raw watch along.
That's right.
With the Knucklehead Network featuring our boy Toe Tags, the homeboy Kenny from the Call Up Podcast, Conversations with Kenny. You know, well, yeah, because before it becomes Wednesday, we know what that means. On Monday nights, we go Raw.
That's right. We ain't stopping by CVS.
Nope. Not
We're
at
making
all.
the executive decision. Shit.
That's right. They got bingo. Well, this place got bingo on a watch along.
That's right. And we be doing like 7 games because sometimes one match give you bingo.
You don't need the AEW mini games. You need the Knucklehead mini games in
Word.
your life.
Word.
All right, on Monday nights for the watch along. Let's make Monday great again, or at least watchable.
For real.
It's Mondays. Nobody likes Mondays. You can't really make that great unless it's a holiday and then
Right.
everybody's off market and shit like that.
Yeah.
But not everyone is so very fortunate.
That's true.
So moving forward,
What?
we didn't. I mean, there's nothing else in AEW to really fucking cover. To be honest with you, we have Rampage tomorrow and then Collision on Saturday before Sunday night hits, and then we have Wrestledream for $50 American. Tony, you took our money over the summertime, man. We're still trying to recover from that shit.
Yeah,
all right.
My man, I don't know if he knows how this shit works, but it's not supposed to be every fucking other week is a goddamn pay-per-view.
Not for $50.
No.
Not for $50. You better $9.99 your shit.
Seriously.
That's how they were able to do it.
At this point, my man got a streaming service for $50 a month, but they ain't offering no service.
Nothing.
Shit.
Nothing. So we're gonna jump over to the WWE side of things, because before we go to Wrestledream, we are gonna go and stop by. Thank you, Round Table Pro Wrestling Pod. You were putting us over.
Yeah, I can't even see any of my shit. Hold up.
That's cool. We appreciate you. And it wasn't a diss, so you don't need to be wow or wow.
Come on, Bad Blood. You know you. Oh shit.
What are you doing?
For some reason, I was checking for some reason, the Facebook messages are not coming in the fucking chat.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so he's messaging us on Facebook. He's commenting
you can't even see it.
Yeah. So you go, Stark's being punished because he's a Cody and CM Punk guy. Look at me putting y'all over. Y'all ain't saying shit. The amazing podcast on Thursday night. Toe Tags is a king. You see? And ain't nobody. Fucking Facebook is trying. You see? You see that, Bad Blood? Facebook. YouTube are teaming up on me.
Facebook is coming for you. Is they're coming for us? Oh no! What are we ever going to do?
Gigi is a goddess, the most amazing. Yeah. See, he sent me a screenshot of his.
Shit. Fuck Facebook.
Yo, for real.
I know, we just got shut down by Facebook.
Fuck him again. Shit, these motherfuckers.
And the salmon shirt. There goes, that's it.
Word, you know.
We're on strike too. Fuck you, Hollywood. You ain't the only ones, motherfuckers.
Fucking YouTube and Facebook are coming after us. Shit.
Let us be great.
For real. We're the only ones saying some real shit about the wrestling industry.
Word. We're here for all of it.
Word.
Again, before we go to Wrestledream, we are going to be having No Mercy WWE NXT. It is their premium live event for NXT. By the way, I've got something cooking up. Hopefully, I will be able to do it in time for October, because I know October is just Sunday, so I really don't have much time to do this. But I'm literally going to set up a calendar for each day for any and every wrestling fan out there, where day 1, you're going to pick out your favorite current wrestler, day 2, favorite all-time wrestler.
Oh shit, they froze her. See? They sent over the bug. Fucking Steve. Facebook sent over fucking Steve.
Something to kind of post.
You're freezing, Gigi. You're freezing on us.
I'm freezing?
Yeah.
It's me.
All right, now there you go. You're coming back. You're coming back to us. So it said your favorite wrestler, and then it froze after your favorite all-time wrestler.
I don't even know why. This is not even on the Wi-Fi.
Yeah. I don't know. The fucking Facebook's fucking sending Steve at us.
Wow, they're fucking with us. Hello, internet world. Don't fuck with us.
I got a pink shirt on.
It's salmon.
Yeah, and my fucking fish died. And then you gonna fuck with us?
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna fucking call the NCAACP and the ASPCA on y'all fucking people.
I'm gonna watch Finding Nemo and then Finding Dory.
Do you know how much that motherfucker cost?
You bought him.
No,
Lloyd?
No, Lloyd we rescued from one of the floors during the flood. So that's why it was emotional. Because they gave it.
Wait,
Yeah.
so wait, one of the floors from the flood?
Yeah, so all right, so my building, December 26th, the pipes froze. And there was a massive flood from the 12th floor all the way down to the 3rd floor.
Shit.
So every floor was shut down. So when we went to inspect the floors with the insurance company, we found that the fish was still in the floor and it was covered in debris and all the shit that the ceiling fell on it. So we took the fish, we cleaned out his tank, and we've been caring for the fish ever since the flood happened, since December. So the owner of the fish was working from home, so she could never pick it up. And she got a new job. So she told us, you know what, just keep him. I bought a tank and all this shit for him. And the day before I was going to transition him into the new tank, after I had it with all the chemicals and everything in the shit, motherfucker died.
Bloop, bloop.
He never got in that new tank.
So, do you think that he was emotionally distressed because he knew that his owner was never going to come back?
It could have been, but me and
Did
him.
you talk to him? Did you talk
Yes.
to Lloyd, telling him, you're going to get a new home, puppy. You're going to get a new bed. I'm going to come and get that for you. You're going to go bloop, 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 bloop all around the whole thing. Did you talk to Lloyd about these plans?
We got him. We got him the snail, the new friend. I'm like, yo, bro, we gonna hook you up. You're gonna get new digs. And my man was excited, and then just he was
waggle his tail to show you how excited he was.
Yeah, on Saturday I had my boys go and check the fucking tank and him, and they were like, he's fine. Sunday we couldn't. No one checked him. Monday, bloop bloop. And I'm knocking on the glass and like, yo, I thought he was sleeping. Yo, nothing.
Oh, he didn't float?
No, he was stuck on the bottom of the tank by the rocks. They killed my boy Floyd.
I'm so sorry.
Lloyd.
I am truly deeply sorry. My sick ass says, you think he drowned? I'm sorry.
You know,
my God. Wait,
one of
did
the
you
things
get a
I looked.
similar fish though?
So he's a male beta. We got 2 female betas.
But is it like the same family?
Yeah, it's the same type of fish. Yeah,
Okay,
it's just they can coexist with other fish. So
got
yeah.
you.
So
Okay.
I was actually reading up on it. It's so the the city sometimes puts chlorine in their tap water to clean out the pipes and all that other stuff. And if there's too high of a level of chlorine, it can kill your fish. And that's one of the unexpected things that you have to watch out for. Because when we cleaned this tank on Friday, and yeah, so I'm thinking it
Oh,
was either because it wasn't a food issue. We gave him food.
oh, so y'all
Yeah.
niggas killed them with
No,
the
we didn't kill him.
chlorine.
The fucking government killed him. They found out he was getting a new home and he wasn't paying no taxes, and they came and fucking assassinated that
The
motherfucker.
government came and killed Lloyd.
They killed Lloyd.
Your fish, Lloyd the fish.
Yeah, yeah. Fucking, I wouldn't be surprised if a motherfucker from YouTube and Facebook set that shit up.
I want you to know that you just legit said that the government done killed Lloyd the fish.
Yeah,
It's all right, Lloyd. Justice for Lloyd.
yeah. We gotta.
Justice for Lloyd. Hashtag justice for Lloyd. All right, let's start
Yeah.
making that a thing.
Yes, we have
Tomorrow's
to.
tip of the day. Hashtag justice for
Justice
Lloyd.
for Lloyd.
That's
Yes,
it.
we gotta do it.
For Lloyd.
Justice for Lloyd.
Bloop bloop bloop. For life, bitch. Like,
For fucking Lloyd. And Joe tried to kill my fish today.
I mean, that you should have saw coming. That's
Yeah.
your own fault. You should have known better.
I had to buy a heater because the tropical fish, so they need the water to be anywhere from 78 to 82 degrees Fahrenheit. And I put my hand in the water the past couple of days and it was freezing. I'm like, nah, it's too cold for these fish. So I bought a heater. I tell Show, I'm like, yo, my heater's coming Thursday. I need it. My man came at fucking 1 o'clock chilling. He's like, yo, I don't know where your heater's at. I'm like, boy, I've been tracking it. I know you got it. He's trying to fuck around. I'm like, yo, any longer, the fish could have died on me. And you already know the tragedy that went through with Lloyd. You want to kill the motherfuckers not even a week later.
The fishes
It's
were
not-
cold.
We didn't even have them fish for a week and he's trying to kill them. And I got them all cozied up in a heated tank. I gotta
Yeah.
check the pH levels and shit. I'm a fucking astrophysicist now.
Look at you. Knowing your chemical work and shit. All right.
Word.
So as we were saying about NXT and No Mercy, there
Lloyd
is
was
a
supposed to
card
be on the
here
card.
that is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches. 6 matches on NXT.
Yes.
I start from the bottom to the top. We have the family versus the Creed brothers versus Los Lotarrios, right?
Yeah.
Versus OTM for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Now, I saw something on Tuesday where they had a segment. The Don was basically inviting every tag team to a dinner, good old Italian style. Let's talk about who's going to have it. And now all of them are going to be part of it. It's when it comes to tag teams, matches like this is always going to be fun to watch. It's NXT.
Yeah.
The one match where we're going to have the most seen wrestlers on one screen for this particular card. So everybody's going to have a spot. Everybody's going to have a moment. Who's going to win from this? I don't know. It would be good to see the Creed brothers win this because they've been really working their asses off. As for the other 2 teams or 3 teams, I mean,
who the fuck is OTM? Overtime monitors? I literally just fucking looked up their entrance and I'm like, I recognize Reggie. He's no longer signature.
Tank and Hank versus OTM. What is the acronyms of? Oh,
Did you see?
listen, I'm just reading the card. On the minute drills. What? No.
Out of the
On the
money?
minute.
On the minute.
On the minute. That's what it. That's. I'm not sure if this is WWE's terms.
Wait.
I'm waiting.
It says out the mud from what I'm
reading one that says other than Mexican.
Yeah, it said the ring announcer calling them out the mud. But then wait, this is still stupid.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We need to move forward.
Yeah, but so signatures with him.
Okay, wait a minute. 2 days ago.
I thought General Aziz was fired. Why is he on the OTM?
Out the mud. Yeah. Without them saying out the mud. It's Script and Bronco Nima. And what? Price, which concluded with them saying out the mud. Oh. So I guess it's 3 wrestlers that got put together that were pretty much garbage.
Yeah.
And I hate to say it like that because I know they all keep trying and shit like that. But this is if this is what you're presenting to me, and you ain't really about shit when it comes to them, then I'm just gonna treat them like that because that is the perception that y'all left on me, WWE. Remember that.
Yeah. You can only tell
I'm
you
either gonna go with the family or the Creed brothers in this one. Either the Don wins or the Creed brother wins. I think the Creed brothers should win. I never want to go bet against the Don, but he is. It is like pretty much like a fatal 4-way tag team, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with the Creed brothers.
All right. I'll go.
Let the Don go to the main roster.
I'll go with the Don.
He's good. I wouldn't. It's not a bad call either.
Yeah.
All right, now moving forward, Noam Dar versus Pete Dunne, Butch, for the NXT Heritage Cup. This is something that, it's like a callback to their NXT UK days, and when they were having the tournaments. It was just so fun to watch, and for us to see where they both came from and where they're at now, it's so amazing to see their personal growth as a character and then as a wrestler.
Yeah, but Pete Dunne going.
Does Pete Dunne defeat Noam Dar for his NXT Heritage Cup? If you're trying to listen. But Pete Dunne doesn't need it. Butch doesn't need it. Why? Because he's Butch.
Yeah,
he's already on the main roster. This is something that you want to push Noam Dar. And the thing is that we've been really building up Noam Dar's character where he's actually getting a reaction from fans as opposed to him not getting any type of reaction when he was on the main roster before. So I'm going to go with Noam Dar.
I'm going to go with him also. Because Butch he's on the main roster, like you said. And
he doesn't need this W. This is a way to show people that Noam Dar can actually wrestle with the best of them because Butch, Pete Dunne, whatever you want to call him, he is one hell of a wrestler.
Yeah.
Like, I would like to see him in all honesty, I would love to see Pete Dunne in an AEW ring, but not to be part of AEW, but just to have him fight people on the roster of AEW.
Yeah, I like to
That's
see him
it.
versus Pac.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. That would be whew, woo. That would be something fierce. And I'm thinking to myself, have we ever seen him fight Cesaro? And I feel like we have.
I think so.
Right?
At NXT, I would believe.
I would like to see that again though.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Or even Will Ospreay.
Shit. Yeah, there's plenty of fucking matches for this man in AEW.
Yo, I'm about to like write fantasy matches for Pete Dunne for people who are either in Japan wrestling or AEW. Something outside of WWE. Like I want to see it. Next match we have Braun Breaker with 5Ks and versus Baron Corbin. Bum ass Corbin.
Well, Dominic Toretto don't lose. So I'm gonna pick Dominic Toretto. For the people who don't understand, I'm talking about the 5K breaker. Yeah. Yeah.
He's not losing. He is built as this monster of a machine who caved the head in of his fellow co-worker. Apparently there was blood everywhere. Why would you do that? Because y'all niggas let me. I'm gonna go with Braun Breaker. I don't see creative was what? I'm confused. Mr. Loki, explain yourself, sir. I'm a little confused.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll come back to you when you explain it because I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Braun Breaker, in my opinion, same thing. He's gonna get this W. Baron Corbin doesn't need this. Baron Corbin's only in NXT to put people over anyway.
Yeah.
Now, this one is gonna be fun. Dominic Mysterio versus Trick Williams for the NXT North American Championship. I am enjoying Dominic's NXT run than me enjoying Dominic's main roster run.
Yeah, you guys have been begging for him to be in NXT for a while, but yeah, he fits more in NXT.
As he should. He should have been in NXT from the jump. There's no reason why he was signed to the main roster as soon as he was signed. Daddy got him in there. We know that. Everybody knows that. And it shows in his wrestling style. Has he improved since being, next to his father? Absolutely. Dominic has grown to be one of the most easiest heels people are eager to boo at.
Yeah.
We might, a lot of y'all might not like Dominic for his wrestling style, for, anything that is Dominic Mysterio, but Dom is money. Why? Because he's making you fucking react in every way. I don't fucking like the way he does this. I don't like how he does that. Maybe he does things on purpose just to piss you off, including doing certain things a little bit really wrong, like moves, sets, and all. But I digress.
Rhea Ripley really carried this motherfucker. So I think Loki was talking about the film, The Creator.
Oh.
The movie The Creator. with
Gotcha.
Denzel Washington's son. Yeah. And
Interesting.
apparently Gable Stevens has been removed from the NXT roster.
Wait, has he? I think so.
Yeah, because I'm on this website that's giving me the matches, and I scroll down, I see Gable Stevens has been removed. I'm like, so I'm gonna check it out to see, but
Has he made his debut? Yeah, and his exit at the same
no,
time.
he's still on the website.
No, he's still there then.
Yeah, he's still on. Yeah,
He hasn't gone yet, folks. Unless you saw it on the Pro Wrestling Podcast's website, on his IG page. It's not official.
That's right.
But Dominic versus Trick Williams. Trick Williams has been on an okay streak. He's won some, he lost some. There's a lot of doubt. Do we see Dom Dom losing his title right now? No.
Not to Trick Williams.
There's a lot going on. Trick is not going to win this title. You know, I think they're going to hold on just a little bit longer. Just because it's easier for Dominic to get that type of training in the performance center, but also being able to work with the staff that is NXT. Because that's a whole different breed.
Yeah.
It's underneath the same umbrella, yes, but the vibe is always different than the main roster.
Yeah, that's true.
No
you get
matter
more
if
liberties.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if it was the original one, the 2.0, the 3.0, the 7.0. It don't matter. The vibe in NXT will always be different than the vibe that they have on any of the main roster shows, Raw or SmackDown.
Yeah.
So, yeah. The vibe is always going to be different. But I don't see Trick Williams going over yet. He's going to use this. It's going to build tension because Carmelo Hayes and Eli Dragunov for the NXT Championship is next. Carmelo could be losing it and going to the main roster, or he can retain it. And now we have ST. I don't know. Who's ST? Y'all, I've been smoking.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've been smoking and we're both high. So
yeah. You're talking about
I'm just gonna move forward.
Oh,
are you talking about the 5 NXT? Why can't they cancel over? I don't know. I don't work there. I don't know. The vibe is going to be different. Why? Because there's bigger names, bigger sponsors, bigger everything. It's on an intensified level 1000 versus what it would be in NXT. Anybody who has worked from NXT and has gone to the main roster all said it that it's definitely a rude awakening. It's different.
Yeah.
There's a lot more put into a 3-hour show versus a show that's already been kind of taped because it's not live. So, Dominic is going to still win this. Mommy might be coming out. You know, she's good. I think Mommy's good. I don't think she's that injured.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And also the NXT vibe is different because it's a smaller, more intimate show.
Yeah.
This is
the amount of size of crowd that they have at their NXT shows versus SmackDown or Raw.
NXT is legitimately the most famous independent show you would have.
Yeah.
And the reason why it doesn't transfer over to the main roster is because they don't allow the wrestlers to connect with the fans as much as they do in the NXT.
I agree
Because the NXT roster, you come out, you're trying to figure out who you are. So you want to be a bad guy, but the fans love you. So it's like, fuck it, we'll make you a good guy. On the main roster, you have to be a heel. You have to do whatever it takes to be a heel because it's part of the show. You're making a TV episode. NXT is not really a TV episode. It's for those fans that are there and they just televise it. Because the NXT vibe is the same vibe we get from like Battle Club Pro, or We Are Wrestling, or Invictus, or whatever other show we go to watch. You don't get that vibe in WWE because they're not allowed to make the crowd the fifth character. You know, the third person in the ring.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
The next match is, like I said, it was Carmelo Hayes versus Eli Dragunov for the NXT Championship. Do we see Carmelo Hayes dropping the title or not yet? Because I don't think they're going to call them to the main roster until after Royal Rumble.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to drop it to Dragunov.
Neither.
I think Dragunov is still a wrestler that can show Carmelo Hayes off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Carmelo Hayes has more to prove against Dragunov than Dragunov winning the title.
Yeah, I agree. And it's mainly his presence, how he carries himself, how he carries the promo, how he speaks. Just a little bit. Eli Dragunov is more of a total package than Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah.
So I don't think that they're going to take the title off Carmelo. So I am going to go with Carmelo.
I'm going to go with Carmelo also. He benefits from being in NXT.
Yeah, he really does. And the last match is Becky Lynch versus Tiffany Stratton in an Extreme Match Rules for the NXT Women's Championship. So this is what I'm underneath the impression that is the main event. That is the last match, which is dope. Women get to go ahead and main event another takeover. This time Becky Lynch will be part of that. With Chris Statlander. I mean, you hear me? Oh my God, Becky Lynch and Chris Statlander. Wow, that's hey. I will take that as a good booking. Tiffany Stratton, Becky
that is
Lynch,
a good booking. I'm not gonna lie.
No, Becky needs to win this, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because she needs the title just a little bit longer, because to give it a little bit more prestige, and then eventually she's going to drop it. Maybe at the next takeover, but not the next takeover that's coming up.
I want Tiffany Stratton to win the title back, but I think with Becky Lynch throwing out those open challenges and talking to Tegan Knox on some "I wanted you to challenge me" shit, I think she's trying to showcase the women's division more in NXT. So, and also showcase it on Raw. So I think this would lead to Becky Lynch winning, her doing all this shit, and eventually Tiffany Stratton coming to the main roster to fight Becky Lynch.
Yeah, I agree. Like, Tiffany is great in the ring. We've seen her, what she could do. She could deliver a promo. She is WWE's version of Barbie. And it just so happens that the Barbie movie happened to come out while she was already in full character. Like, oh, this is Tiffany.
Yeah.
Yep, it makes sense. So I'm here for Becky Lynch to win, but what is the surprise that we are going to get at the end of that match? There's always at least one surprise that leaves you hanging.
Yeah.
Do you think for NXT? I'm with it. Let her be the NXT Women's Champion.
It wouldn't hurt her debut on the main roster if you wanted to do it on Royal Rumble. Because I don't agree with that whole hide her until the Rumble. No, you can have her on NXT. She can be like Asuka, undefeated in NXT and come to the main roster.
Mm-hmm.
Like who besides Gable Stevenson has ever got hurt, momentum wise in NXT coming to the main roster? No one.
No one.
They sent Dominic Mysterio to the main roster, to the NXT roster, and he's doing better. It would only benefit people. It's only an upside.
Oh my god!
They're not keeping it a secret that Jade is with the WWE.
Not no more.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, we know it's okay if she comes out on NXT. It's all right. It almost would feel better than her coming out on the main roster. Because if she comes on the main roster, we're going to be like, who's she going to go up against? It's like, there's not enough there for her to sustain months of shit until Rhea's finally able to defend the title from her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, well, let's see what happens. I'm gonna go with Becky because we're gonna see how far this is gonna go with Becky, and hopefully we will succeed and be happy with the results. Forgive me, I'm setting my alarm clocks and I have to wake up very early. But that is basically your cards for this weekend's roster lineup. NXT No Mercy on Saturday, September 30th, and on October 1st, AEW Dream Wrestling Dream of Wrestling of Dreams.
Build it and they would come.
Build and they will come.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Tune in next week. Same Knucklehead time, same Knucklehead channel.
Like, comment, share, subscribe, share with your friends, and then most importantly, go fuck yourself.
That's it. And on that note, it's your friendly neighborhood Knuckleheads signing out. Peace, everyone.